driver told me he might be going to the Borgata.
He's coming, he said, yeah.
He wants to come.
Oh, he's going to hang with you.
Well, if his son can watch his dog, he's got a new dog. So,
right.
He said he'd go. And then I just heard the funny story about Scott the engineer.
What's that all about?
I love Scott, but there's something so weird going on. You want to... You tell. Well, I mean, I didn't hear the other part of it till just now with Gary. Scott, was coming to see me, and I was like, that's great. He's bringing his wife. I'm like, definitely coming. He said, can you help me out with a room? And I said, this is one time I can't, bro, because a lot of my family's coming, and I sort of used up my comps.
And by the way, Scott always acts like the poor guy.
Right.
And, it is really known around...
Never, ever asked you for a room.
Oh, okay. You know what? Maybe I had that wrong.
Never, ever did I ask you to help me out with a room. That's the truth.
Well, wait,
honestly, I might have had that wrong.
I heard the second part of the story.
Okay, the second part is probably true.
Okay, fine.
So let Artie tell the story, and then by all means chime in.
All right, fine. You're right about that. Okay, I'm sorry. Because 2 million people asked me for a room.
I didn't want to bother you with a room. You were nice enough to say, come down, you'll get into the show.
Right, I told you the show would be definitely for free, which is no problem.
Right, I didn't want to, the room was my deal.
Scott, and it was sort of cryptic, because Scott kept asking me if I could do favors for AA, like AA needs this, AA needs that, he wants to come backstage, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, sure, Scott. And it was weird to me why Scott was his liaison. I'm like, what do you have to do with AA? And he's like, this, that, the other thing. And finally I said, look, give AA, I told him the name I'm staying under, because at the casinos I have to have a different name.
Right.
And I'll get him backstage. I guess he could hang backstage. There'll be food and stuff, and he could bring his girl, whatever. And it just was weird to me that Scott was doing favors for AA.
What is
and
that
then
about?
This morning, I guess Gary came in and explained why. I guess AA is getting you the room or something? Or?
No. What it is Scott calls AA to get rooms, to get comp.
Okay, so no.
Hold on.
So why don't you let me tell the story instead of Gary or Artie, because you're not telling you the truth. So why don't you let me tell the truth? Because you're probably not telling the truth.
No, I just speculated on what just happened. I just know you asked about...
I will absolutely tell you the truth.
You definitely asked me to get AA backstage, though, correct?
That is the truth.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Evidently,
No, I didn't ask you to get him backage. I asked you if he could get tickets for the show, if you could get him tickets for the show.
Evidently, some way AA has wormed his way into Scott, and Scott, being the schnurry, is using AA for something.
Okay,
yeah, they're using each other.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
So when I decided that I would like to go see Artie, I said, Ronnie, you know anybody at the Borgata? I asked Ronnie.
Yeah.
He said, why don't you call AA? He knows some people there. I said, okay. At Ronnie's.
Oh, so it's Ronnie's fault.
Well, he suggested it to me.
Well, who's Ronnie?
Well, he said...
Ronnie suggests things. So why don't you call Beetlejuice for a rental car?
I did. That's the next story.
But
Scott goes around to the listeners.
Is that the weirdest?
Our point, Scott, is that, I'll get you in for free to the show. Why not pay for a room?
No, he's not paying for anything.
Because I don't have any money.
No, the Borgata is a very nice hotel, very expensive, and I didn't want to pay that rate. I would have gone somewhere else, but Ronnie said, why don't you call AA? See, I thought he had... So when you call AA, now it becomes Artie's burden, because in order for you, because he's going to somehow finagle a free room for you, and I love that AA has got more clout than you do.
I think at the Borgata he does have pull for some reason.
and I love that, once you make your deal with AA, because Ronnie told you to, now it becomes every minute asking Artie for favors for AA. You become AA's pimp. It's amazing that AA is able to get to you. Do you understand?
I totally understand.
Yeah, I mean,
you're right. You're right about that.
You're so desperate.
I'm not desperate. I mean, no.
You actually made the call to AA.
I did.
Yeah, and like Gary said, how do you make that call? AA, I need you. And then, of course, AA goes...
Why are you getting on my case for this?
Why? Because it becomes our burden, all the favors you have to do.
Artie's giving his entire show away.
Yeah. So now it becomes Artie's problem.
And he's got to entertain AA.
That's why I'm getting on your case. Now do you understand?
All right, so
Scott, for the record, I didn't bring this up. Gary brought up that you had talked to AA. I wasn't bitching or anything.
Well, like Gary said to me this morning, he goes, Scott goes around, poor mouthing. He goes, but he says,
it's a weekend.
I'm kind of aware of what Scott's making. He ain't doing that bad. And
no, but the rates, the Borgata is very nice, and the rates
So don't stay there.
No, I wouldn't have.
When you go to AA, now Artie's burden is AA. You have nothing to offer AA.
Forget the AA.
Scott, again, this was not... I did not bring this up. Gary brought it up, bro. And when Gary said it, I said it was weird that...
he pulled Artie into it.
It was weird that Scott was asking me to do something for AA. I found that weird. And I felt sorry for you that you were in that position.
It's Scott wheeling and dealing.
AA's done. Yeah, and I'm not staying at the Borgata.
No,
that's fine. I'll go somewhere else. I could find a room.
Oh, now he's going, when?
Wow.
No,
No.
It's a burden.
Now you're going to make him feel bad.
Don't do anything for me. I'll stay somewhere
Not at all.
else.
It's not a burden.
No. Gary the retard knows a guy at IHOP. You can get a connection there. If you ever want, like, pancake. Hey, Gary, where are you?
I wasn't looking for a freebie.
Yeah, Gary, come in and wrap this around.
You weren't looking for help with a room?
Help with getting a room. I thought he knew someone.
You could call anybody to get a room.
Go reservations.
I thought he knew someone there that'd get me a discounted rate. I was willing to pay.
So you were looking for something.
I wasn't looking for a freebie, but
sure you were. You were looking for a discounted rate.
Since you didn't even get a free room, this is horrible that Artie now owes AA.
He owes nothing because I'm not going to.
Gary?
Oh, listen, all I know is like 5 people came to my office. People come to my office all the time. It's like, did you know this one's up to that? So like 5 people came to my office yesterday to tell me the AA story. So I don't know much more about it, except people said they heard that Scott called AA was trying to get a free room. That's all I heard.
Boy, I wouldn't want to make that call. Hello, AA. Hello, AA.
I really felt bad for you.
To me, you don't feel bad. No,
I mean that you're indebted to AA.
He's calling from inside Howard Stern Central.
You don't have to let him into the show.
He'll be in. He's getting in.
No.
Scott, he's getting in. I did not bring any of this up. It's fine. He's getting in.
No, I understand.
Everything will be cool.
I totally understand.
Howard and Robin do have a point, but I committed to this, and he's getting in. Everything's fine. Nothing's different. We're all going to have a good time.
No, it sounds that way.
The thing that I'm worried about is I'm going to get there, and they're going to go, who's AA and who are you, and you don't have a room.
Scott,
that's what's going to happen. So.
That's why you make sure you have a room.
I know.
You haven't confirmed with the hotel that you have a room?
No, I don't have a room. I mean, that's the problem.
You got to get a confirmation.
I have to go there and go there and
AA. It's Scott the engineer.
I have to go. But Howard, this is the fucked up thing. I have to go there and ask for a contact name.
But Howard, think about like maybe Scott gets there and there's no room, so the manager comes out. Well, who set this up? And he goes, AA. And they're like, what?
AA, Angelo.
Look at it, awesome Angelo.
Awesome Angelo set it up for me. He's a very,
you know what?
He's a very well-known listener on the Howard Stern show.
He's a man with a big build.
You know what, dude?
Excuse me, front desk. I'm here under the auspices of Awesome Angelo.
I could stay down the street.
He is my ombudsman.
Stay home. Stay home.
You know what, Scott? I didn't realize you asked AA. There's a last resort call I can make to get you.
No, I don't.
No, I'd rather do that.
No.
I mean, you know.
AA,
I can't believe you don't have a room.
What's going on? Hey, now, how's it going? What's going on?
Scott, here's your friend, AA.
Hey, AA, how you doing, man?
I'd like the penthouse suite.
You seem to forget that what I also said. I'm not looking for nothing free. Tell Artie if there's a way, I'll pay for it.
I told him that.
Okay, but these guys are making it sound like I'm like...
No, not you. Scott.
It's me. It's all on me. It's all on me.
Scott asked Artie to look in. Scott asked Artie to look into.
The show's around within minutes' time. I'm not looking for nothing free. I said if Artie.
Scott, you're not listening. Scott asked Artie to line something up.
Okay,
because he's now your bitch. I don't even care. Goodbye. You're rambling, AA.
What is wrong with him?
AA, you're a friend of the show. Yeah. I can get you in for nothing to my show. I have power over that. I just didn't realize all this stuff with Scott was going on.
It's funny that Scott has to call Awesome Angelo. That's the funny part. Yes, Ronnie.
It is funny.
Well, when this whole thing first started, I said to him, dude, he asked me if I knew anybody. I said, no, I don't know anybody at the Borgata. I said, it's a really cool place, but I don't know anybody there. He goes,
did you say call AA?
No, I said call AA. He's always saying how he's got connections there.
So?
I said, what did I say to you? Did I say to you this is all going to come back to bite you in your ass at the end? What did I say to you? And don't involve me in it.
And here's the biting.
Yeah, there you go.
I noticed he mentioned your name first.
Right, but I'm not even. I don't even want to stay there. That's what I told him. I said I'm not even going to stay in that hotel.
You all week were like, I'm not going.
I'm going to try and get a room in Trump Marina. I'm not even going to stay there.
Because you don't want to deal with...
I don't want to deal with this. I don't even want to be around.
You didn't want to call Awesome Angelo.
But you know who's going to get an ass kicking off of all this? The guys just told me. Now I realize how this all came down. Scott's got a new intern. So I guess they were all out in the hallway talking about going to the Borgata, and the intern just happened to go, yeah, and Scott's getting a room from AA, and I heard he got the big elbow in the side and the shirt.
Here's what happened.
Yeah, I ripped him in the
They were sitting.
Keep your mouth quiet.
They're sitting in Scott's studio, and there was a few people in there, and he keeps asking me, am I going? I said, because he's going Friday, and I can't go Friday. So I said, I'm going to go, if I go, I'm going to go Saturday night. So we're talking about this, and all of a sudden his intern goes, he's going to get a free room from AA? And there were a couple of people like, Richard Christie standing in there, and that's all that had to happen.
Where it came from.
It's over.
I knew exactly where it came from. That gay little redheaded bitch.
𝗫𝗍 was in there, too. So.
Yeah, 𝗫𝗍, too.
Forget it. I told you, man, he was going to come back to bite you.
Yeah, well, it's just, he's wheeling and dealing. Now he's calling Artie for awesome Angela favors.
So there's not going to be a favor. And
it's already done.
Scott, that's the point. It's done. It's done. I don't want...
Your part is done. You still don't have a room.
Well, I'll apologize to Artie for putting you on the spot.
You don't have to, but I can't believe you don't have a room out of all this.
I'm not worried about I wasn't worried about...
What are you going to do? Where are you going to stay?
I could go home. I don't have to...
that's a fun night.
Yeah. I don't have to stay there.
You go to AC for a couple hours and drive home?
Gee, Scott, if you don't stay, all the fun's going to stop.
I know.
Aren't you bringing your wife?
Close down the boardwalk.
Yeah, bring my wife.
Well, that's why I'm going Saturday instead of Friday.
Treat the old lady, Scott. Break up the credit card for a night. Don't drive back.
But that's the thing, Artie.
Yeah, exactly.
Honey, we've got to drive back. I couldn't get a room from Awesome Angelo. Either that or sleep in the car.
What'll really be funny is Scott will get in the car and drive home, and Artie will still be with Awesome Angelo.
Yeah, that's the point. The wheels are already in motion.
Right.
There's thousands of rooms in AC. I don't have to stay at the Borgata. I was just...
At least do that. For your wife's sake, treat the woman to a night. Don't come down and then go back up.
Sorry, honey. I should have called Joey Boots. He's much more discreet. Have another cup of coffee. I need someone to talk to on the ride home.
To see me yell out dick jokes you've heard a million times.
Yeah, Joey said he could get your room in Motel 6 on Route 9.
It's not only to see you. I mean, obviously, we're there to see you.
I know, but, don't you have is chivalry dead here? You're taking your wife to Atlantic City? Break out the visa.
No. He's willing to beg anybody for help.
I'd much rather call Awesome Angelo.
If we could have done it, I would, fine. If not, then, it would have made other arrangements.
But you've already pulled in the favor from Artie without getting anything.
Double A, you're on the air.
Awesome.
Guys, give me a second here to establish some order. Double A, go ahead.
Listen, it's not a joke. He's got a room. It's a suite. Him and his wife's going to be staying at the Borgata. He got a nice suite through my connection. It's not like he's going to get there and he has to go home. And the main thing I just want to make across, I said, listen, Artie's show sold out. It sold out within minutes. Ask Artie if he could give me a call. I want to ask him to, and I'm looking...
Hey, Double A, how do you know all these people at the Borgata? How is it that you have so much clout?
I go down there every single weekend.
And you're a high roller?
I don't gamble. I just go there to party. My boys, they all gamble. My boy 𝗦𝘁𝗄𝗿𝗍's like a biggest freaking gambler.
So you bring down a lot of high rollers in these...
he hooks me up when he goes down. He'll go down. He gets as many rooms they want to give him because he's always down there.
You're missing the humor of this, Double A.
Go figure.
It's just funny that Scott is wheeling and dealing with you and then... bothering Artie.
Make it sound like I'm not friends of the show. I would do anything.
Double A, you're a simpleton. You're not understanding the humor of this.
It's not about you,
It's not about you, Double A. This has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, no one's giving you shit.
Double A, this has nothing to do with you.
I got you.
All right. No one has a problem.
It's not like it's a joke. He's going to show up there and there's no room. He's got a suite.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, is it a two-room suite? Maybe I could share it with him.
Yeah, maybe those guys could bunk together and all shower.
Ronnie, I told you anytime you want to.
Nah, man.
You see? You get Ronnie a room. Go ahead. Do him a favor.
Scott's the only schnurrer around here that would actually call you and take you. When you're running around the station going, I can get you guys hooked up with the Borgata. Scott's the only guy who would actually pick up the phone and call you.
No one around here ever does, tries to get free shit.
Oh, my God.
Who does?
He's missing the point, too.
Yeah.
I know it's a listener. So you're dealing with a listener.
No, not at all. That's not the problem. I don't have disdain for the listeners. What I have disdain for is
me trying to get a free something?
No. What I have that and also that you're involving Artie in your attempt to get something free.
It's not you doing anything.
You didn't do anyone a favor. Now you're going to schnur off Artie some more in order to schnur off Double A.
I apologize to Artie.
You don't even comprehend what I'm saying.
No, I do.
You don't even understand the humor of Scott the engineer.
I apologize to him. And I realize what you're saying.
Artie, Double A is now getting me a room, so would you be responsible for making sure Double A has VIP backseat seats to your show? Oh, and by the way, Crackhead Bob is getting me some catering, so if you could put him at the table front and center. Now do you understand, or is it impossible?
I understand.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, would you and the beautiful 𝗏𝗏 be going this weekend?
Absolutely not, because we do have plans with my daughter, so we are very busy.
Okay.
But I would love to go. Believe me.
Double A would get you a room.
Yeah, he can get you a room.
If you could get me a room, I'd appreciate it. Artie, do you think you could help Double A out with a free meal?
I could do it, yeah.
If he gets me a room?
Bro, anything for the guys for the show, anything.
Thank you, Double A.
Hey, now, have a great day. Artie, you kicked ass last night, man. Good
Thanks,
job.
Double A.
Thanks, Double A.
Hey.
Scott, you know, I love you, but this actually is the one gig where 2 million people call me that I went to high school with, like, friends, family, so, like, and you, no problem, but an extra AA thing is, like, it was a little bit of an issue. I'm like, all right, that's something else I got to think about, you know.
Yeah. Do you understand?
Thanks, Scott, for attending my show.
I mean, the guy who has to worry about getting up on stage in Atlantic City is busy worrying about AA now.
You're right. Artie, could you validate my parking?
Artie, I'm this close to getting comped a room. Now, here's what I need.
Just forget about it.
Scott,
just forget about it.
It's done. He's in. AA's coming to the show. So
You've already gotten your room.
Get a suite. He's coming. It's all done. Taken care of.
Yeah.
Now you're going to tell me to untake care of it. It's another phone call.
Artie's handling it. Don't worry, Scott.
Okay. You're missing the point, too, that Artie already called AA.
Right. No, he didn't call AA.
No, he's on the list. I told my agent he's on the list. He's getting in.
I wouldn't let Artie call AA. That was not happening.
Hello, AA. Everything is arranged.
Or I wouldn't let AA call Artie. I wouldn't.
Well, didn't Artie just say
𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱 do it.
He gave AA the name he's staying under?
Yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, exactly.
He told me.
Yeah, I said, tell him to call. Well, that's what had to happen for me to confirm the room. I said, well, I don't want to make an extra phone call, so tell him to call me. And
Artie, in one of the jokes, could you mention the name John the Stutterer?
What is John doing for you?
In order for me to have a nice weekend with my wife, you're going to need to do a lot of things and jump through a lot of hoops.
It's no problem. AA will just be standing next to my Aunt Millie.
Right.
That'll be fun.
And just explain that.
Artie, I think I have my entire weekend arranged now. It's almost like spinning a bunch of plates. I've got to keep everything up in the air. You see, AA is getting me the room, but I'll need you to get tickets for the backseat show. Now,
wait, I'm staying. He's getting me a room for tonight. Tomorrow night, can you get one for me for Saturday? Now
sure. Well, that's exactly what you're doing. You're laughing.
That was a joke.
A joke, but that's what you're doing. You're involving him in your Michigan.
And I apologized.
I warned you, man. You didn't listen to me. He's going to come back to bite you.
Mr. Right over there.
Well, he's right. You got to listen to him.
Take care of yourself.
Okay.
But even though, again, I think Howard and Robin are right here. I did not bring this up. This wasn't me.
I didn't. No, I know it was. I know who it was.
I'm just laughing because
I know who it was.
Artie's got a special name at the Borgata so people don't bother him, and Scott's giving it to everybody.
Artie, what did you tell me is really creepy about AA? You talk about the chain.
Oh, forget it. First of all, you know, it was nice. The Whackback showed up at Letterman last night, and they were very supportive and nice. But AA gave me his business card, and Robin might not know this. His business card is a picture of him and Howard in the old studio. It's like a big, picture of them on one side of the card and then on the back. And he hands them out to me, and I know he gives them to everybody he meets, and it's just creepy because Howard has a look on his face like he doesn't want to be in the picture.
Right, he's been mugged.
I have a whole stack of them, man.
Right,
exactly. Stack of them, I got.
And I know how you know...
I was nice enough to pose for a picture.
You don't love taking pictures.
Right, you're so careful about your image and, what pictures you put out there.
I mean, it's insane.
Before Scott gets mad at everybody for sort of ratting about, the way I found out about it was...
why is everybody apologizing to Scott?
Who cares?
Shuli was working on this for today's news. That's how big a story it was.
It's a top story. It's a top headline. Scott schnurs his way into the Borgata.
It's a great hotel.
Look at what people are doing to get in.
Right.
Well, I'm all set now. Let's see, I got Artie doing what I need. I got AA doing what I need. And
let's see, Eddie, the produce guy. How can I hook him in?
Scott will be laying in that suite in one of the bathrobes, puffing on a cigar.
I'm like a sultan.
It sounds like a nice room, too.
Where's my wife? I'm ready to be serviced.
All I want to see is the top of your head, honey.
Honey, look what I've lined up.
Look what I've done for you.
I'm the king of the boardwalk.
I want you to take an extra long bath because look at this room.
Get ready for your man.
Load up on soap.
Scott, I had a room and the AA got us the room. No, I don't know what you're referring to, honey.
This is all me and my negotiation ability.
The Borgata heard that I was coming and they immediately comped me a room.
Watch out for the red carpet.
Scott, why would they comp you a room? Well, because they know when I go into casino, everyone loses.
I'm the cooler.
That's a good point, actually.
There you go. I'm actually a cooler, that's right. I stand by a table.
Yeah, you should be able to get your own room, actually.
Right. The cooler. She comped me like...
Hey, listen, Artie.
She comped me a whole floor.
Donald Trump just called me. He wanted to know if he'd get into his show, he'll give me a free room.
You got it, right.
Thanks, man.
Artie, would it be out of line after the show if you would take a sauna with 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍?
Who told you that one?
I'm drawing the line on that.
I'm telling you, my empire hinges on a meeting with 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍.
I know a few people.
I've got everything in place. It's like a deck of cards all stacked up like a house. If one thing goes wrong, the whole empire crumbles.
That's right. My night will be ruined.
It's like dominoes.
I felt so bad for Scott because I really like Scott, and he came to me and I said, "My God, he owes AA favors."
Yeah, he owes AA favors.
He was like, "Can you get AA? Can you get a room? Not a room, tickets?" And I'm like, "Oh Christ!" What?
No, I didn't
What
want.
did he do?
I didn't want
What
you
did
to
he do?
I didn't want you to do what you're doing. I just wanted you to be able. I didn't want you to invite him backstage.
No, but get him tickets is still a call.
Just
it might as well be. See, but here's the thing.
That he paid for.
It has to be backstage because there are physically no seats.
You should have said there's no tickets. Then
well,
I would have said. Then that would have been fine.
Oh, Scott.
I understand.
People want to do things for you around here. You understand? We're your friends.
He felt bad.
Might not feel like we're your friends, but we are.
I understand that.
Right.
You know, I could tell, you coming sort of hinged on this happening.
No, it didn't hinge on that at all.
Look, Artie, I'm desperate. You got to be nice to AA this weekend. I need you. I need you to end the show by 11:30. Bigfoot wants to watch Saturday Night Live. He's a big fan.
I'm watching Saturday Night Live, it is.
If he'll be good to AA, he'll be good to me.
Imagine Scott's inner conversation like,
why does everyone have connections somewhere but me? Why does AA get a room and I can't? How the hell is this happening to me? Every time I want to go somewhere, I got to call my pal, Awesome Angelo.
Awesome Angelo.
Do you want a limo?
Hey, Awesome.
Do you
Hello.
want a limo?
Can I call you
High-pitched Aaron.
Hey, Scott, when we're in Atlantic City, I did get you your room. I don't understand why you won't come over here, take pictures with these girls, and then go over to Artie and get us up to his room.
But AA, I know you got me the room, but
Hey, I don't want to hear this shit.
Hey, get over there.
Get over there.
We're going into Johnny Fratto.
Yeah. Anybody here that...
Oh, how was that?
I lapsed into Johnny Fratto there. Oh, wait, was the show last
Scott,
night?
call me Mr. AA, or call me Mr. Angelo. Okay? And show some respect to my powers at the Borgata.
That's the other thing about AA. He's always got hot broads with him. It's insane. Like, what's going on there?
Look at AA. He's got 4 girls. He's got the hotties. And he's got connections at the Borgata.
He comes up to my kneecap.
I've got a hotel room and my wife. What did I do wrong? I could have had one of those hotties.
I heard Howard 100 News did a report on how Scott gets massages from interns, including male ones.
What?
Yeah.
I wish that we get that facts right.
They seem to have pretty good facts.
Another...
Hey, here's some kids who work for free. How can I get something from them?
Rub me.
That doesn't happen either.
Come here, Brad.
What guy in their massage?
Oh, none.
That's not true.
That's the joke. No, that's not true.
A chick might be actionable. You better watch yourself.
Why do you get massages from the female interns?
I'm not.
Did you get a massage? No, the truth. You did. So why?
Swear to the life of your children that a guy has never rubbed your back.
I swear on the life of my children.
Because everyone here is telling me that that's happened.
It's legend, urban legend, but it never happened.
Well, what girl is rubbing you and why?
Well, they're in love with me, so they want to touch me naturally.
I make a bold, sweaty Brad Pitt.
Which I never asked for massages from any female interns.
I look like the president of Iraq. The Sultan of Brunei.
I look like Celine Dion's husband.
I don't know if you know this, ladies, but I am a president of an entire country. People in the Middle East worship me.
Yeah, you got a massage from an intern, huh?
No, it wasn't a massage. It was more like a 10-second shoulder rub.
Can't believe I'm being touched. It's been so long.
It wasn't.
My engineering room is like scores.
If I'm sitting in a chair working, and someone walks up behind me and puts their hands on my shoulders without me instigating anything, that's my fault?
Sure.
You gotta stop.
I did. I mean, it was like, all right, that's
After
nice.
10 minutes, you stopped it.
Stop. I'm uncomfortable with this.
I'm irresistible.
Reagan was the one.
My back is sore from bowling. How did you know, darling? I also have a groin pull. These kids love me.
They're all over it.
But that was like 8 years ago.
I wonder if I could deal her out to AA and get a room at the Borgata. The Borgata.
I can't believe him. I really can't.
AA, you're on the air.
How's it going? What's going on?
Hey, Howard, can you do me a favor? Anytime Awesome Angelo calls in, can you take his call, please?
I'd like you to get me another room.
Put him on the top of the list.
Yeah, bro, I can get you another room.
Another room? No.
Who needs the room? Ronnie?
No.
Hey, listen, no, here's what I wanted to say also. And Artie, this is also for you. I know you got whatever you got going on that night. But seriously, if you guys ever want to go out to the club or anything like that, the Mix, the Murmur over there, let me know because you don't have to wait on no lines or anything like that. The guy's really cool. Eric Milstein will bounce you right in, no problem. And Scott, if you need dinner that night, let me know also.
No, I'm fine.
Yes, I do. Artie, you need to pose for a poster with AA. Angela, let's be clear. I wouldn't have to pay for that dinner, would I?
No,
Is tip included?
Everything's good.
Hey, AA, did I say that I would pay for the room?
Absolutely. You said you offered to pay for it. I said, don't worry about it.
I'm a real gentleman. And when I'm asking for free stuff, I always offer to pay.
I didn't ask for free stuff.
AA, I appreciate your
What do you need him for if you're willing to pay? If you're willing to pay, what do you need Awesome Angela for?
Just pay for a room.
Yeah, I mean,
and avoid all of this. Isn't it worth it?
Why don't you be honest?
You're right.
You wanted a free room.
No, I thought he would get, he had a contact and he would get a discounted room, not a totally free room.
I see.
I must stay at the Borgata.
Take a little off the top.
Yeah, I'm only paying half.
Howard, you're loved down there. You know that. You're loved all over, bro. Mainly it's because of you. Like, people love the show and everything like that. And like,
really?
Well, that's why it's so funny that Scott is calling you.
Yeah, we love that he's calling you.
You've obviously pointed out that I made a big mistake.
No,
well, it's a mistake. I mean, like, if these guys are your friends and you're willing to, they're willing to help you out in any way.
The mistake was involving Artie. That was the big mistake.
I understand, but the thing is, I asked you for Artie. It's not like you said, "Oh, I'll do this for you." I said, "Listen, Artie sold out within minutes."
Right, and Artie.
Well, that's the payback. And I should have said, you know what? If that's what it takes, I can't impose on Artie. That's what my answer should have been.
Fine with that. I would have tried to get in touch with Artie myself and would have asked him the same thing. Like, bro,
here's Artie's number. You didn't get it from me.
I appreciate your connections, but I'm pretty sure I could get to the front of the line for Mix.
How do you know?
You don't know, Stan. He's a real great guy.
I'm busting your balls.
Artie's going to be, what is it, Mix? Artie's
Mix.
Artie's going to be online at Mix, and he's going to see AA walking in.
Not only would Artie,
when am I getting into Knicks?
That's when the night ends, Alice.
There is mad hot chicks in that place.
Oh, I know. Actually, Howard, you've been to Mix.
I've heard that Wendy the retard can hook Scott up with free Pizza Hut.
With the double stuffed crust.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she knows people there.
I'll have to check that out.
I'm not kidding you. A lot of people.
Artie, a single Artie is going to be in Atlantic City.
I don't know what's
Ronnie,
going on.
go ahead. You're on the air.
Dana called me before Letterman again last night.
Oh, no. What happened there?
Again, guys, don't you realize, I'm so gone. Like, you should be the friends who are going, look, we don't want to talk to you anymore about this. Enough! Nothing. Again, Dana did a very loving, nice thing and called me before Letterman and wished me luck, which was very nice.
So are you back together again?
I don't know, man.
Oh, no. I don't understand. You get on the phone and abuse each other and yell at each other. And then,
we're like Springsteen and 𝗛𝗄𝗿𝗱.
Yeah, so they're breaking up?
Yeah, I know.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Seriously, what's going on?
Nothing. She did a very nice thing again by calling me, and then she watched the appearance and called me and said she loved it and was very nice, and we talked, and she said, I'll call you tomorrow. So that's where we left it. I don't know how. I'm ready to blow my head off, dude.
And everyone in the email yelled at me and said, leave Artie alone. You're mean to him. I go, what do you mean? I'm curious. I don't understand.
Guys, it's the show. Everybody's got to get their balls.
Says, lay off Artie about Dana. You and Robin are really mean to Artie about Dana. What did I do? Kind of up to talk shit to him about this. Talk shit? I'm just trying to understand.
Don't get mad at me. They're crazy. Right. I don't care.
What did we do?
I don't know. I asked the guy if he's going out with Dana.
About a friend.
Right.
Two friends.
So she calls you. That's the move, evidently, and does something really nice after you have this huge blowout.
Yeah, I guess. And then.
So I guess she wants to be with you.
Well, but
I want to be with her. I think.
So what's the problem?
Every time she does these things. So he wants to be with her.
Why don't you guys just be together? I don't understand. Well, she must say
because
to you.
Because eventually we fight, Howard. We're just and again, I don't want to be. We fight. We're a couple that fights a lot. That's what's happened. I hate to admit that. She hates that I say that to people, but it's become the truth.
Can I ask her a question?
Yes, go ahead, Fred.
Without being specific, is it usually like one thing that kind of triggers it, or is it just a number of things?
If she's had a stressful day and I have, we have a short fuse, put it that way. You know what I mean? And yeah, exactly. And we're both when it comes down to it, low-class Jerseyite.
How you doing? What the fuck do you want?
I mean, it's like, eventually it's like, how was your day? I mean, sometimes the conversation...
You don't care about my day.
Sometimes the conversation will literally go like this. How was your day? It was okay. It was good. The show was good. How was your day? The kids were kind of crazy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, whatever. What do you mean by that? What do you mean what I mean by that? You don't care about my day? No, of course I care about your day. I was just, you were yawning. Well, I'm tired. I was yawning. Oh,
my God. Oh, my goodness. That's love.
I want to kill your dog.
Meanwhile, Scott, while you were telling that story, walked out of here with his head down.
Yeah,
now I feel all bad.
You should not feel bad. He needed that talking.
Again, you guys are right, but I'm not one. See, there's people around here who really are gossips, and I try not to. I know it was up, but I don't want to rat. I don't want to be a rat. So it was.
We understand that.
But it was really up when Scott asked about AA. I said, dude, I'm going. I felt sorry for him. I'm like, you're indebted to AA, man. Like, I mean,
you know what? In the middle of that, Scott 𝗏𝗍 just called me and he goes, you know what? I think I'm feeling bad for Scott.
But that's his move. You all feel bad. Scott did the bad thing.
Right.
I'll buy him a room at the... Hey, you know what, Gary? I'll buy him a room at the Borgata.
Well, it almost came down to that with me.
My God.
I swear to God, he's such a dream.
It's just crazy because no matter what anybody does, AA will be looking at Artie.
Artie had great show. Great show. I get killed on those lines there.
Why are you buying him a room?
I don't know.
What about me now? Why do I have to pay for a room?
You're doing fine.
Ron,
really? I mean,
I'll buy your room. I'll buy your room.
No. You don't even like me. I don't want you to buy me anything.
Shut up
Get out.
with that.
That's not right.
You're doing shtick.
It's not right.
Get out.
No, it's not right.
No, I hope you're not serious because I'll hit you over the head with a hammer.
God.
You don't have to buy me no room.
I'll get you a room, okay?
No.
You don't have to go to AA.
I don't know what you make a year, but you can't afford $400. $400 for a night is that going to break you?
No, it's not going to break me. It's not going to break me at all.
Isn't it worth not going through this, though?
Obviously.
Ronnie, you're on the air.
No, I needed some airtime. I haven't been on in a while.
Howard?
Yeah.
Hi. Listen, AA is only using your contact over there, indirectly or directly, to get all this free stuff. Because if he's not gambling, he doesn't get anything. I mean, I know for a fact that you could be losing thousands upon thousands. You won't get even a room on a weekend. It's sold out forever.
Right. You don't even get... It is odd, isn't it?
Well, you'd have to be losing big money, and I'm talking big six figures into the millions.
Yeah, AA. Ronnie says what's with that business card? Can you lose the business card with my picture on it?
He's had that for years.
Oh, you know how many hotties call me on that business card alone?
That's my trademark.
Hold on a second. First of all, what she's saying is correct, man. She understood what I said. I don't gamble. I go there for the fun of it. My boy, 𝗦𝗵cie gambles, and he's a very well-known person that gambles on there. He
betting six figures, big six figures.
Trust me, he's not losing. That's the thing. They want him there.
So in other words, you're getting the comps off of him. You're not getting it.
No, I didn't. I said my connection. So that's exactly what I said. I don't gamble. I go there for the push.
Howard, I'm still convinced that they're getting your contact indirectly. And you know who your contact is.
Howard, look into it yourself. There's no way in hell am I going to get a room saying...
It's fine. I don't care anymore. This is taking up my life.
You know what the funny part is? You know what I thought AA was calling to say? I thought he was calling to say, you know what, guys? I'm a little insulted, and I'm not going to come to Artie's room because I don't feel wanted.
He's never going to say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on a second. I really do feel a little insulted. Like it's a big deal. After all, I said I'm not looking for nothing free. I said if Artie could
AA, the joke of this is, I'm going to explain it. AA, I'll explain it to you again. It's funny that Scott has to go to you for a room. That's the joke.
And listen, Artie, I'm not saying this in any bad way whatsoever because I met Dana a lot of times. She's a very sweet girl, beautiful. But I feel like the show's not standing behind you. At this point, yous are boys, you know what I mean? You're the boy. You're the main, other guy in the show. Stand behind your boy and say, you know what? It's not working out. Okay, Dana's sweet and all that, but let her move on. Be by your boy's side. Like I'm saying, dude, let's go down there. I'll ditch the broad that I was going to take. Me and you'll go out after your show and we'll pick up the two hottest girls, guaranteed to have a great time Saturday night. That'll be my thanks to you for the tickets to the show.
AA, you can't bribe me. Call me at 9 o'clock.
All right, AA, thank you. Listen to this guy. He's got girls. He's going to take you out
Howard, he showed up. Anything you want.
He showed up to a gig I did at this club, the Stress Factory in Central Jersey a couple years ago with 2 10s, a blonde and a brunette. Both with him. Yeah, I swear to God.
How do you do that, AA?
2 different nights, if you remember. I brought another pair of 2 girls at St.
You're right. Night. He's right. Yeah.
How does he do it?
I don't know, man. AA, are they whores? I mean, that's my theory. But
listen to me. No, they're not whores. Here's the thing. If you can make a girl laugh, you already won them over. All right, so everybody gets this special image of me, this and the other. And, of course, I'm AA from the Howard Stern Show. Everybody's Howard Stern. So what I hit a home run every time I go out.
Wait, Double A, so you say if you're able to be funny and you're connected with the Howard Stern show, you can get that kind of pussy? What am I doing wrong?
Why do you think I'm saying forget Dana? You're Artie Lang.
No, I'm not talking about Dana. I'm talking about chicks in general.
Hold it a second. Double A, I know you all these years. You never said a funny thing.
I was going to say, where the laugh?
How do you make a girl laugh?
Wait a second. Come on, bro.
I show him my wrestling belt.
I mean, if people laugh at you, they're laughing at you. I don't understand.
No.
Lay a line on us that makes these girls laugh.
I got a question. So, Double A, true or false? Be honest.
Yeah.
Is one of your moves or your rap that you tell hot girls that you might be able to get them on the show, and then sometimes you take them back to your place to photograph them?
Hold on a second. Here's
Hold on.
That's true.
Come up to me. If they recognize me from a show, they're like, you're from the Howard Stern show this time. They say, can you be able to get me fake tits, this, and the other? I said, now, before I would even consider bringing you on the show, I would have to see your tits.
Oh.
You know what? They love it. They say, I don't give a I'll show you them. And next thing you know, I'm bagging them in the room. Period. That's the God's honest truth. Why would I not take advantage of something that if they're willing to show me and do, sure. And Gary, did I not have this conversation with you? If I have a hot chick and if I think like she's definitely like worth bringing on to the show to get evaluated for whether it's set of tits or Playboy, did you not say, yeah, you're right, I would allow that to happen? So,
no, what I said is if you have a girl and you want to submit her to me, I would let you. I never said, well, yeah, bang her in the name of the show, but I don't.
It's true for anyone.
I don't use the name of the show. They love the show and they chill. It's not like, oh, that's the first thing I say.
But wait a second. When you hand a girl a card and there's a picture of you and Howard on it, isn't that sort of...
How dumb are these girls? How many people walk around with a picture of me on their card?
But listen, if a girl's going to show Double A their tits to get on the show, it's really the girl's fault.
You know, Double A, a couple years ago...
Well, all of this has nothing to do with us, number one.
Exactly.
Double A, a couple of years ago at Christmas time, you came by the studio in the morning and you handed me a picture of a smoking hot chick naked on a couch that gave me like a hi, Artie, Merry Christmas message. You know the chick I'm talking... Did you that chick?
I'd rather not say with her because she's like actually a close friend now.
Well, I'm not saying any names, but this chick, he showed me a naked picture of a chick on a couch. She's unbelievable.
That same winter, we had a blizzard, and let's just say me, her, and two other girls had a real good time. So we'll leave it at that.
You believe this guy?
Howard, I got to tell you, I've been producing the show for 22 years, and when I was single, I couldn't pull this move off.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm still waiting for the funny line.
He's got Scott calling him for rooms. He's got chicks all over the place, and the guy doesn't even work. He's got the best life. Yeah, he does.
I want to marry Double A.
He is awesome, Angelo. I will never goof on you again.
We bow to you. We speak your name.
I want it over here. I hear one thing. We speak your name.
We speak your name.
And you know what, guys? I love you all, and I speak one of your names, and I do nothing but talk mad, awesome about the show. I'm out there like one of your biggest promoters. Because I love you guys. You're family.
All right, thanks, Double A. All right, there he is, Double A.
I'll see you Saturday.
There is the man, yes.
You know, and I think I'm going to call Double A. Well, anyway,
see,
Scott,
I wasn't wrong.
You know what? When you get that sad sack look, I feel awful inside. Please, go have a good weekend. Use the room. Have a good time. Use Double A's room. Use Artie. Who gives a shit? Just go.
Everything's... You got a room. Double A's getting in. We're going to have a fun time.
I don't care. I honestly don't. Have a good time, seriously. If you have a good time, it'll make me happy.
Thanks.
You thought you were going to deter him from doing any of this?
Right.
No, I said that. I wouldn't do it. And everybody said, well, it's already done. You might as well do it.
You're going to pay me back, and I'm bringing you and Double A on stage.
Just go. And if the room falls through, pay for it, and I'll pay you back.
No, you're not going to pay me back. I don't want you to pay me back.
I want it to be on me.
No, that's
all right.
Not going to happen.
All right, well, thank you.
I appreciate the offer.
All right, thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Have a good time this weekend with Artie in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
All right,
maybe I can just, block Double A from even getting close to you.
Maybe you'll win at craps or something.
Yeah,
no, you won't.
That's it. I'll win.
There you go. Go. Have a good weekend, Scott.
Thanks.
Have a party.
Next thing you know, he's tackling Double A as he makes a move to Artie.
Oh, my God.
Backstage. Get your aunt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, high pitch Eric.
Hey, Howard, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Yeah, Star went through him. I had a friend that works at the Showboat in Atlantic City.
You got connections at the Showboat.
Even high pitch Eric has more connections than Scott.
And he doesn't even have to type.
All right. Well, thank you, high pitch.
That's the definition of a comp.
Yes, and I will play you in chess. We will have it. We will film it and the whole thing.
Okay, hey, Howard, by the way, sternfanatics.com.
High pitch, he doesn't need a room anymore, but he does need a car.
Yeah. Can you help us out?
Can you help him with a limo?
No, I can't.
That's the right answer.
Your limo dried up.
Yeah, thank you, High Pitch. All right, there's everybody calling in. Now,
how is High Pitch out of jail?
I don't know. It's a dangerous guy. All right, first of all, I read in the paper today that Captain Jenks got through to Wolf Blitzer.
Oh, what paper? That's great.
At CNN, in the Daily News, in Lloyd Grove's column.
That made the paper?
It made the paper, Lloyd Grove's column. It was the top story.
Oh, my goodness.
That Captain Jenks pranked Wolf Blitzer. I can read it to you, or we can just listen to the call. How's that? Let's listen to the call.
All right.
Here he is, Captain Jenks.
Now more on the John Mark Carr, the self-confessed killer of JonBenet Ramsey. At last word, Carr still remains in a jail in Los Angeles, waiting to be extradited to Colorado to face charges of the 1996 death of JonBenet Ramsey. A woman says Carr discussed the Ramsey case with her back in 2001, is speaking out today. And as we reported yesterday, Wendy Hutchins says she recorded phone calls, kept email from Carr detailing his alleged connections to the Ramsey family. Wendy Hutchins is joining us on the phone right now. Wendy, thanks very much for doing this. Tell our viewers how you got involved with John Mark Carr.
Well, he was a relative of mine's friend, and I saw him at a few functions, family functions, and we started speaking after that, and I won his confidence, and we became good friends after that.
All right, so then what happened after that? When did the email, when did the talk of JonBenet Ramsey begin?
It started in around September of 2001 when he told me that he knew more about the JonBenet Ramsey case than what anybody else had known, and that he was instructed to kill JonBenet by Howard Stern.
All right, well, that sounds like we've just been Howard Stern, as they say, so we'll have to leave that alone, Wendy. Not Wendy Hutchins, but clearly a crack phone call. Thanks very much in any case. Let's move on now to terror politics. Nearly 5 years after...
Whoa.
You've been Captain Jenks, not Howard Stern.
Really?
Hey, Captain.
Good morning, Howard.
Yeah, you're a big... I didn't even know about this until I read about it in the paper.
Yeah.
A big picture of Captain Jenks.
Yeah, the picture and everything.
Right next to Wolf Blitzer.
Yeah.
It says, JonBenet prankster blitzes Wolf. It's the headline. Captain Jenks has struck again.
You are something else.
Yesterday, the notorious prank caller and Howard Stern fan was and gas station employee Thomas Cipriano scammed his way into CNN's The Situation Room. And then it goes on to say how you easily got through and told them that you were this Wendy Hutchins.
Yeah.
And it was no problem.
No.
Unbelievable. That's great.
Did you write to Wolf?
Yeah, right to Wolf Blitzer.
When you hear the, hello.
Oh, that's the best. Jenks' chick voice is the best.
Hello. And then 5 seconds later, it sounds like Captain Jenks. Hello. Yeah, I was on the... yeah, so I met him...
Hello, Wolf. He was a relative of a friend of mine.
Mine's. He was a friend of mine.
Oh, that's classic.
You know, the funny thing about this call, Howard, is when I started doing the call, preparing for it, like around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday.
Right.
And I was just planning on getting on right away. It didn't matter to me when I got on. Obviously, it would have been better to get on with Wolf Blitzer because that's a very popular program on CNN.
Right.
And they told me, well, we can't put you on right now because we really don't like the anchor that's on the desk right now, so we'll book you at 4 o'clock.
Oh, that's great. They told you that.
Yeah. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You have no trust in your anchor?
Hey, do you know anyone at 7-Eleven? Can you hook up Scott the engineer with a free hot dog?
A Slurpee. He needs a Slurpee on his way to Atlantic City.
Jenks, that's a great phone call. Thank you.
Thanks. Hey, Howard, I got an appearance I'm doing this.
Go ahead. Give it a plug.
Yeah, it's September 1st at the Crazy Horse 2 in Philadelphia.
You can go see Captain Jenks. He comes up, he entertains, he plays phone calls.
Oh, yeah, you'll be getting a call from Scott the engineer.
Yeah, he wants to be comped for that event. All right, thank you.
Thanks, Howard.
All right. God, $400, you could have avoided all this.
And he wants to take his wife out for a weekend. He's not going to spring for a thing.
Really, that is disgusting.
That's right. Jealous much, Robin?
Oh, that's so ridiculous.
You know, you're lucky you have your boat and your house. And your cars. And Howard buys you things. But nobody even calls me. I'm on my own.
My father died. I heard nothing.
I'm alone. Not one of you contacted us.
I'm a huge slob, but even as a cab driver, I wouldn't have driven to Atlantic City with a chicken and home the same night.
What we plan to do is we're going to leave our house around 6 o'clock. Artie's show is at 8. After the show, we'll gamble for an hour, and then I'll drive my wife home for 2.5 hours. By the way, honey, you're not drinking. You're the designated driver.
Maybe we'll take that bus to get the roll of quarters.
Yeah. I figured it out. It would actually be 5.5 hours in the car, and only 3 hours at the actual Atlantic City.
5.5 hours in that smoke-filled bowling car.
I explained to my wife that we'd only be in the car for 5 hours and in Atlantic City for 3. And at night, there's not a lot of traffic, so we should make up time. Yeah, and you know what? People mistake my bald head for a police dome, and they let us drive extra fast. Which rest stop is your favorite?
We can't gamble or eat.
Scott, I have to pee. Honey, if we stop at the rest stop, we won't get there in time for Artie's show.
Can't you wait until the next rest stop, 25 miles?
Honey, you're going to have to blow AA. He got us into the show.
You know, we don't have any money for food, so let's pack sandwiches.
We don't have money to gamble or eat. We're not going to get a room. And we're going to go see a guy who we both know. There's, like, no excitement.
A lot of the restaurants are a ripoff. Packing a sandwich is a good idea, Robin.
Get the cooler out of the basement.
Right.
Yeah, a bottle of wine in Atlantic City is a triple markup. With a cooler, I could keep everything very nicely chilled.
I've got a ham and cheese and a Gatorade.
Honey? BYOB.
You know, if we sit at the $5 table, we can drink whatever we want.
Oh.
It's still BYOB with his wife. She's bringing her own board.
Right. Oh, that was below the belt.
Tell me when the waitress is bringing the drink over to the card table. I'll conveniently get up and not have to tip her.
One of the saddest sights is seeing one of our Las Vegas trips, right before he had to go to the airport, Scott playing the slots, trying to win money. Like, the staring at the slot, the press.
Angry.
Yeah, angry.
All right, we have a lot.
Each have one roll of quarters, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that is brutal.
We have so much to get to. You know what? I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to replay a phony phone call from yesterday because so many emails said that they were, people were sitting in their cars crying. They describe that it's so funny. Richard and Sal pranked a sports show where they talk about the Yankees and stuff.
That's a great one.
And what the backstory is, it's so great. And we'll get to Artie's Letterman appearance and so much more. But the great backstory is it's 11 o'clock at night. This guy's on TV. Our guys are usually asleep. So Richard sets his alarm clock.
To wake up for this guy. Huh?
That's dedication.
And then when he gets through, he starts calling Sal. He says, Sal, you call too, because... He wakes him up out of bed. He says, you call, too, because we can really bombard this guy with phone calls.
And that's what they do. Bombard is the exact word.
Yeah. And it's great to listen to because Richard, all he does is call in and want to talk about the weather. And then Sal's doing his thing. And all of the callers are Sal and Richard, and it's relentless. This is Sal and Richard pranking Talkin' Yankees, which is a public access television show. And here it is from yesterday. So many people requesting it again.
You're on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
What do you think about this heat that's been going on lately?
The what?
It's been pretty hot out there.
Oh, yeah. We were supposed to get a thunderstorm over the weekend. We didn't get it. Yeah.
I don't know when it's supposed to cool off.
I don't know either. Anyway, thanks for calling. I'm having a ton of technical troubles today. That's odd. Nope, that's feedback. God, no, that's not going to work either. Oh, well, for crying out loud. Well, okay, we have a kind. You're on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, what do you want to talk about now?
Is it hot enough out there for you? When's it going to cool down?
This is not the Weather Channel. Let's see if I get some real calls. You're on the air.
Hey, how are you, man?
I'm fine.
I'll tell you one thing, man. Good show. I'll never forget the first time I was at my a Yankee game.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. I went with my father, and I sucked his cock, and it was fantastic. It was really great.
I'm pretty sure you loved it. I'm pretty sure you really loved it. I mean, you must have slurped it up all the... You know what? I think we just had a bun cake call. Certain people will get that reference. I don't know what's going on with the... there it goes. You're on the air.
Drop your pants, sailor up.
Why would you... that has to be the stupidest... you're on the air.
We're only going to get some rain. That's good.
Okay. I really hate this... what's it called? I wish the speakerphone was working. You're on the air.
Have you ever had a whippable bat shoved up your ass?
No. I don't like listening to other people's fantasies. You're on the air.
Yeah, I got a question about Baltimore.
Yeah, go ahead.
You think they're going to get rain down there anytime soon?
Yeah, I wonder if this person knows that he really sounds stupid. It's not me.
Oh, he knows.
Let's get a call. Hello, you're on the air.
Pretty cloudy.
It is now 11:23, August 7th. I think we should mark the time and the date that we found out who the stupidest person on earth is. You're on the air.
Hi, the great thing about ball is shoving them up your ass while licking a man.
I really wouldn't know this. You're on the air.
Pretty damn humid.
Oh, well, I'm tired of, this isn't the Weather Channel. That's on channel, 56? You're on the air.
What about that barometric pressure, man? It was pretty high this morning.
Shut up. Let's see what they have to call. You're on the air.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah, what's up?
Man, you nutty cracker. What the...
You know, there's nothing sadder than a white guy pretending to be black to call someone else a cracker. You're on the air.
Hey, cracker, I'm going to bend you.
Oh, brother. I have no idea what some of these people are talking about. You're on the air.
You pussy, I'm going to lick your palm and sniff you.
Some people have weird fantasies. You know what? If there's anybody there with time in their hands who wants to be a call screener, can't pay you, but maybe you can be on the air a couple of times. You're on the air.
Yeah, I'm a Red Sox fan.
Okay, cool. What's up?
I was wondering, how's that heat down there in New York? It's been pretty cool.
Stop! It's not working. It ain't working.
It is.
It's driving me nuts.
That's what works.
Oh, that's so funny.
That is crazy.
What's a bunt cake call?
He's talking about, you know, if you shoot your load, like, have you seen the icing on a bundt cake? A bundt cake is a special shape of a cake, and the drizzle of the icing on the bundt cake.
No, dude. You had no story when you went in there.
If it's not a story, that means you don't have a pace car and you're not driving it around town.
You put the thought in his head that I have some kind of a car.
Lieberman gets so worked up, but it's great.
It's the most moronic argument.
Oh, my
You're
God.
so passionate about it.
Lieberman goes like this. He goes...
Yes, hello, Red Gypsy.
Oh, good morning, Howard and everybody.
Morning.
I was going to bring up a couple of things, although, you know, Eric just did that. I wanted to say one thing, that I was at AGT, and Ronnie was totally professional.
You know, this Ronnie, I got to tell you, he really is insane. I didn't hear the wrap-up. Gary played me a piece of the wrap-up show with Ronnie about this car, and I turned to Gary and said, I think Ronnie's losing it.
What happened?
Well, I mean, I don't even understand. So John Lieberman says, hey, Ronnie, the story was Ronnie got a new car. Ronnie blew up, and he's going nuts, and, I mean... And he's arguing. There was an argument on the wrap-up show. It made no sense. You got to hear this. Did you hear the wrap-up show?
No.
All right, listen to this.
The story was you have a pace car that you're driving around town.
What I had. That was the problem.
That was the story, and that's what I went on the air with. I didn't have all the details.
You came to me, John. You came to me and said, I heard you got a new car. And you didn't say anything about pace car, schmace car. You said, I heard you were fishing.
Why does Ronnie care if someone says he got a new car? I don't even...
So what if he's fishing? He has an objection to this whole thing.
And that's what we do. In other words, that's how you get paid. The way we make money is that John Lieberman is part of the Howard Stern show. What, you are losing your marbles. Why would you be upset about the guy saying you have a new car? Who cares? And the reason he's in the hall asking you questions is he's making you a part of the show. He's making you famous. And then you go out and do Ronnie's block party and you make money and you get to meet fans. This is all you dreamt of when you were sitting in the car.
It's part of making you more compelling.
You're going crazy.
I lost my mind.
I want you to listen to the playback.
I lost my mind. I got a new car. You had no idea what the car was. You had no clue what it was.
I had from 3 different sources that it was a pace car. So I went on the air with it, and then you confirmed it. So what's the issue? What's the issue here? There's no issue.
The issue was I confirmed it myself later on. You had no story when you brought it up. You had no story, John.
Ronnie, you're almost like, I can't get through to you. It's like you don't have a normal brain.
I have a normal brain.
Listen to me. When you report, I confirmed the story with 3 sources, and then with you yesterday by blowing me off, you confirmed it.
No, I didn't.
You said
I said nothing.
What did you say?
I said to you, I don't know what you're talking about.
And then when I kept questioning you, you finally said, yes.
What did I say?
I have a car. We're playing the clip today on the news.
I didn't say what it was.
It corroborated what I had from
three
other sources.
For 20 years already.
So I went on the air with it because I was confident in the story. I had it from enough people.
No, you weren't confident because you didn't know what the car was.
It doesn't matter. I knew it was a pace car, and I knew you had it at home.
Dude, you didn't
Why
know
do I need to know the year?
You're coming in with having to bring in different pictures, different colors. You're telling me the car's orange. You're telling me the car's pink. You had no clue.
The structure of the story was true, and I stand behind it.
Well, good. You stand behind it. I think it was bullshit.
You don't. How is it? So it's not true?
It's true now.
Thank you.
I
Thank
said
you.
it was
That's
true.
it.
I said it was true afterwards. When Howard asked me, I said it was true. Not to you.
Do you hear this argument?
What are you doing, Ron?
I don't know. And I was going to say to him yesterday, you got to calm down. You get upset about everything lately. And then he starts attacking me. He says, Howard likes his electronic devices. Yeah, I do. And if they ask me if I got a new one, I'll tell them. I don't listen. If John
there's a difference between walking around and you got a new phone,
right? And if John finds out, I'll tell him.
And there's a difference between driving around in a car that stands out a lot, and I don't need people knowing it's me. That's all. I don't need people bothering me.
You got a car that people will look at, and now you don't want them to know it's you?
To see it.
Yeah, they'll see it, but they don't have to know it's me. They don't have to know it's me.
Why buy a car that draws that much attention? Really?
Oh, here he is. I don't want to deal
John
with him.
Lieberman.
I don't want to have to deal with him now.
You don't?
Why don't you care?
I can't stand him.
Why?
I can't stand the man.
But Ronnie, he's part of the show. He's doing his job.
He's a shit reporter.
Is this on right?
Yeah.
You don't even know how to put a microphone on. It's on backwards, you idiot.
Oh, dear.
This is a different one than I normally use,
boo-hoo.
Ronnie.
It's different than he normally uses.
You have become such... You're an ignoramus. You don't know what you're speaking about. You came up to me in the hall about 5 minutes ago. You say, I know who your sauce is. I know who your sauce is.
It's a source.
Yeah. I said sauce.
You didn't ask Richie Wilson.
Oh, ask Richie Wilson.
What is the story with this car?
Play what I did to him yesterday, how I made him blow up.
What do you
Play
mean?
that.
What is that? This is it, no?
When I said he was a shit reporter, how he went ballistic.
Well, here, I mean, I'm in the middle of the Ronnie argument.
So what's the issue? You're confirming my story.
No, dude. You had no story when you went in there.
If it's not a story, that would mean you don't have a pace car and you're not driving it around town.
You put the thought in his head that I have some kind of a car.
I don't know. I don't know which part you're talking about.
Right towards the end.
I think that's all I have. They give me clips.
Oh, he went crazy.
I did not go crazy. What I was saying to you, Ronnie,
they were falling out of his head, dude.
I was making...
Listen, let me explain this to Ronnie. The reason we hired him...
I don't care.
...is because...
I don't care why you hired him.
Yeah, but you're working
I don't
here.
like him.
Yeah, you don't
have to like me.
I don't like you.
You don't have to like me, but you can politely say no comment. But you see, when your reaction is so out of bounds...
That's all I have to say?
Sure, you can say no comment
on any story you come to me with.
You know what? I just don't.
I don't like you.
So if it's about Ronnie's block party,
send Lisa.
Promoting.
Send Lisa to me. I love Lisa.
I will send Lisa. Fine. No more block party stories.
Okay.
And you know what is out of bounds? I've never attacked you in terms of your security job.
I was just fucking with you like everybody fucks with me.
I have never personally attacked you.
You work on the Stern Show. You work on the Stern Show. Take your fucking medicine like I do.
Are you kidding me, Mr. Hypocrite?
Take your medicine. I take it all the time.
Ronnie doesn't know what hypocrite means. You explain it.
No, I don't.
All right, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
But
I'm fucking stupid.
You attacking my reporting is ridiculous, and I'll give you an example.
There are numbers if you
because
you sound like me now.
When I go up to Gary, and I ask him a question, he is forthright. I say, Gary,
because all the stories you do on Gary.
No, because
Gary's running for park recreation there. Gary,
let me give you an example of a story I did yesterday that Gary didn't want reported. I say, Gary, I heard you were in a car accident. I had two sources.
What happened?
I had two sources telling me he was in an accident. And you know what Gary does?
How come you killed the story?
It was on the air yesterday on Howard 100 News. You don't listen?
No, I hate the news.
Oh, so you can criticize,
I don't
but
like,
you don't listen
I don't
to
like
what we
the
do?
stories. I don't like your stories.
Okay.
I only listen to Lisa's stories. And Julie. They're the greatest.
You know what?
Reporters.
When we
Julie's
even
awesome,
Scott DePace,
Julie is
even
the best
Scott
reporter,
DePace,
man. He's even funny when he does his stories.
What about
even
Scott DePace?
Yes. When I confronted him yesterday
about some allegations that I've been hearing.
I know what you're talking about. This TV camera was supposed to be covering him. He was having a meltdown about something, and he had the cameras turned off. He's instructed people not to shoot his picture.
There are a lot of things.
I got word about.
Don't shoot him when he's leaning back in his chair either.
And I will take this up with Scott off the air.
Hey, bring it up, because, dude, there's no truth to that. Let's go, Howard.
Well, here are what my sources say.
My sources. Here he goes again.
I have multiple sources
I know
around
you
here,
do, man.
and I protect them. That's why I get
pay
these
him,
stories.
Probably.
Yeah,
you
I
fucking
pay them.
Little informants. Little,
yeah, because I'm not spending my money on pace cars.
That you fucking run around chasing after.
Howard,
what'd you find out
going on?
You little fucking spies.
But can I say something, Ronnie? If you don't want to be noticed in your car, don't buy a pace car with writing all over it.
It's a collector's car, okay?
Yeah, but if you don't
Leave
want
me
to be
alone.
noticed, why?
I don't bother you with what you do. Why do you have to bother me with what I do? Why does that bother you so much?
I'm saying the logic there that you don't want to be on the news.
There's guys with 50 cars in their garage that collect cars. No, I have one.
I have no problem.
It's a crime. I know.
But
I'm
you don't
sorry.
want John asking about your car because you don't want to be noticed. That's a car that you get noticed in. I'm sorry. I mean, you're going to be noticed in that car.
If they don't see me and they don't know it's me.
How are they not going to see you? There's glass in the fucking car. They can look in and see
the glass is tinted, okay? Just like when you get in a car.
It's not that tinted.
Oh, it is.
No,
is it legal?
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
What is that, Scott?
It's a convertible.
Oh, Gary.
Yeah, okay. Do I have to put the top down, Gary? Do I have to?
But you will.
Do I have to put the top down?
You don't care if people see you in that.
Oh, stop it now.
You're looking for attention. That's why you get a car like that.
Oh, please.
Why have a convertible if you're not going to put the top down?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I had to get rid of my. I had a convertible once. I put the top down. A guy jumped in the car with me, and I said, perhaps I shouldn't have a convertible. But I said to myself, it's silly to have a convertible if I can't put the fucking top down.
So you got rid of him.
Of course.
Now he's saying he wants a car that gets attention, but he doesn't want the attention.
Yeah, he didn't want attention. You better do a follow-up story on that.
Oh, we already got it. He already said that he'll refuse to tweet out any photos of the car.
Right.
And he wants to know who my source is so that he
I know who your source is.
You absolutely do not.
I ain't telling.
Who?
I know
Why
who
are you
it is.
not
I know who it is.
3. Name
I know who they are.
Name the 3.
I know exactly
Name
who they are.
Name one of the 3.
I know one of them for sure.
Who is it?
I'm not telling you.
Why?
I'm not going to rat your rats out. I won't rat.
What? Why won't you?
I'm not going to rat your rats out.
Who do you think
you got rats all over the place?
Yes,
I know
do.
you do.
Yes, I do.
I know you do.
And they're watching you.
Yeah, good. Let them watch me. Who gives a shit? Let them watch me.
You give a shit.
Look at you.
I'm just looking at you. I can't believe I'm seeing a grown man upset over a pace car that got out on the air.
I don't like you. I told you that. I told you that in the hallway.
And I told you you do not have to like me. You don't have to like me, but you can say no comment.
No
I've had many other people not like me.
No comment, and I don't like you.
Isn't it okay to rat a rat out, though?
No.
And give your idea on who it might be?
No.
Why? Why are you protecting them?
Why should I?
You're protecting his source?
Because I'm not like that. I don't rat people out like he fucking rats people out.
I never rat people out. Okay. I never give up my sources on anything like this DePace thing. Let me tell you about this DePace thing.
Go ahead.
I have people running.
Everybody knows about that. The whole hallway knows about what
he's got a report on that.
I have
people know about it.
I'm not saying anything. It's not my. It's not my business.
What we have confirmed is this.
You would make this show very successful.
Yeah. Ronnie, you don't understand. We need information so that we can have a show.
All right. Well, then let him do it. Let him be the rat ass.
Here we go.
Scott DePace,
shit reporter.
According to multiple
sources.
Sorry, I heard the shit reporter comment. It
stinks.
You're a terrific reporter. Don't listen to him.
Could I please get this story out before I really have to take action?
Oh, is that a threat or a promise?
No, I'm talking to Howard. Excuse me.
Be my guest.
Go ahead.
Multiple sources, Howard, say that Scott DePace has set rules in the Howard TV control room.
I heard
he
that.
must be notified when he's being shot by a camera because, in part, because he doesn't want any unflattering images of himself on the Howard TV behind the scenes.
Here's another guy
for example, when
who doesn't understand how we make a living.
For example, when he is sitting back in his chair.
Thanks, Scott, for taking the heat off.
He doesn't want those moments captured. And in fact, I have confirmed he shined a mag light in one of the cameramen's cameras because they were trying to get a shot of him yesterday.
Has everyone gone nuts around here?
And he called one of his producers.
How are we going to make a living?
You did call one of the producers back there unintelligent yesterday as well.
Is any of it true?
Wow.
Is any of that true? And I believe it is true.
Bits and pieces, but not for the reasons he's saying.
Go ahead.
So the first thing is,
yes,
I simply don't want a camera spying on me. I have no problem when a camera.
Me neither, asshole.
Well, none of us want a camera spying.
So all I requested was that they let me know when they're shooting and when I'm in the control room. I'm in the control room doing my thing.
Yeah, but something went down that would have been good on Howard TV.
No, not once. I simply said I want to know. Now listen. So no, let me explain to you.
John, what was the event he boycotted?
Let's hear, Howard, with all due respect, let's hear what he says so that I can contradict it with facts.
On the life of my kids, I never told them they can't shoot me. Never once.
But the other day, they couldn't shoot you.
They could too.
They have to inform you.
All I said is just let me know. So a couple of segments went by when all of a sudden I look over my shoulder and there's a camera there. And I'm like, hey, can you just let me know? So then apparently, so they were letting me know, but it wasn't loud enough. I wasn't hearing it. So I said, well, can you tap me on the shoulder or do something so that I know you're shooting me? And that was the whole controversy.
But I thought there was something going on that was of particular interest, and the guys were afraid to pick up the camera because they couldn't alert you during it because you were having a meltdown.
Yesterday, my switcher was melting down. I'm doing all this stuff, and you were yelling at me because there was shit in the monitor.
Right.
Rightfully.
Was that the incident?
No, there was another incident as well. During
tell Lee to get in here.
When 𝗫cie, the woman with the large breasts, came in, and there was the jumping jacks incident back in Howard TV.
Right.
My sources tell me that Scott told them not to shoot it, and in fact yelled at Greg Carmel, the cameraman, for documenting the event when he was just doing his job.
Lie. That's libel.
Well, then let's get them in.
To court.
Then let's get them in here.
That person is.
I have
a flat-out lie. The only reason I did it was because there was a camera.
Are you censoring what is being shot of yourself?
Never once. No.
You're not censoring.
Can I ask a question? I got a question.
Not that I'm aware of.
Scott, if you get into an argument with somebody,
yeah.
Somebody doesn't have time to tap you on the shoulder, but it's interesting. Will they get in trouble if they shoot?
No, I'm talking about that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when I'm doing my job and over my shoulder there happens to be a camera there, and not when I'm arguing with someone. That's of course fair game.
Nobody shoot it yesterday when you were having a shooting argument in the hallway, and Jason went out, and everybody was afraid to shoot it because they were told they can't shoot you.
What is this?
All right, listen to me.
Listen
to me. Yes, Doug, what do you want to say?
Bring one of these people in here. Is this one of them?
That's one of them.
No. I'm actually going to defend Scott.
Listen, let me say something. Never mind your defense. Here's what I'm going to say.
Well, I'll tell you what
I got to cut through the bullshit.
He's not interested in that.
Everyone, cut the bullshit. None of you are superstars. I am a superstar. You are not. The reason people know your name is because of me. Why do they know your name? Because we make everyone part of the show. You don't pick and choose what you can be part of. Get the cameras on, and let's go, baby.
Can I just tell you what happened? Jason saw this fight, part 2. Now, I don't know why John, the great reporter, is not reporting that he has this all on. He was in there with the microphone. They had part 1. It was all on camera. It was all on. He recorded it. So they picked it up in the hallway after the show, and I guess there just wasn't a camera around.
Why don't I have the tape this morning?
I don't know.
In other words, if it were anybody else, you'd be, Gary, you're not going to believe this. Jason and John Hein had a huge fight. Here's the audio.
Good point. Why is it not being shown?
I think you're going to be bored. Is
there an edict, Doug?
Why didn't you do this?
Is there an edict? I did the story yesterday on Howard 100 News with Lee versus Scott. But is there an edict that Scott cannot be shot in unflattering positions when he's leaning back in his chair?
No.
Well, I don't think I'd want to be shown that way, and if I knew a camera was on me, I probably would straighten up. Of course, I'm not an idiot.
And that's the point here. The point, what Gary is saying is, cameras can shoot Gary ad nauseum, but you are putting rules on what cameras can show.
Well, if that's true, then tell Gary to turn that camera on 24/7. I want to see what he's doing in his office.
It's on all the time during the show.
No, it's not. He hits a button and it goes on for 10 seconds.
That's after you fucked me last year. But also, every day I'm here.
All right.
Lieberman, you got this one wrong, pal.
I did not get this one wrong. I totally stand by this.
All right, as long as it's straightened out now.
Yeah, sort of.
Everybody's a superstar right here. Ronnie doesn't want to be asked questions.
Yeah, they're all going no access.
No access. No access. We won't have a show anymore.
Never said it.
Lieberman, good job.
Thank you.
Bullshit.
Good job. Bullshit.
No comment. Scott.
Well, I got King of All Blacks wants a comment. Thank you, Red Gypsy. King of All Blacks, yes.
Yeah, Ronnie and a couple of other people up there, they want to be you.
Right.
But without the criticism.
Right.
Like, they just want to chill and be a superstar, but they want to be you. Like, because it seems like you don't get any criticism from people.
Right.
So they want to be like you. And,
right.
And what's going to happen eventually is that they're going to grow a hatred to you.
Right. King's on track with this.
Yeah, you know I'm always on track.
Not always, but this time you are.
Yeah, I was like, boy, he's making sense.
Yeah, I mean, look at this guy. All of a sudden, he's making sense.
How's my phone sound?
The phone
Not
is
that great.
It's not great. I don't know why, but thank you, King. All right, Mark, you have the last word on this, and then I really do have to take a break. And then we'll do a nude workout and a lot of other things, Robin. If you get undressed during the commercial.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, Mark.
Everybody else, too.
Yeah. Not just you. What is it, Mark?
I love you, Howard. I got to say, Ronnie seems to be a bit insecure. I think he realizes he might be in over his head, and he's pedaling desperately to try to keep his head above water. That might be why he's so offensive every time he thinks someone's attacking him.
Yeah, he goes on the offense. You're right. I mean, guy says to me, "Did you get a new car?" He's like, "Oh, get a new car. Fuck you, you asshole."
Yeah,
I mean, but the cursing.
You'd brag about that, wouldn't you? I mean, shouldn't that give him bragging rights?
Sure, why not? Listen, Ronnie says Howard has his things. He likes new electronics. If Lieber says you get a new phone, yeah, I got a new phone.
Hey, Howard?
And he talks about it.
I can almost understand why 𝗵𝗵 would be kind of ticked off. He just doesn't, he doesn't want unflattering pictures of himself taken. I don't think that's right that he makes that edict, but that's his edict.
Yeah, he certainly takes unflattering pictures of us.
I don't understand the Ronnie thing even for a second.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Ronnie wants to be a judge on the intern beauty pageant. Ronnie wants to come in here and help out with 𝗵𝗵 and the bathing suits. But the other part of that is also allowing yourself to be exposed in other ways.
Absolutely.
I don't get it.
Well, the best is I bought a car that everyone will look at, and I don't want them looking at me.
Yeah, he doesn't want attention.
So either he's crazy or he's retarded.
He's got to calm down a little. And you know what it is. He's getting very big with his Ronnie block party.
I think he needs some psychotherapy.
That's the problem. You got the Ronnie block party.
Right, Fred.
What?
I'm crazy. I told you that.
I'm just really trying to understand this, Ronnie. I don't understand like the venom towards Lieberman. I mean, Lieberman's just doing
Fuck
his
Lieberman.
job. Why?
He's a shyster reporter. I don't like him.
He's a what?
Shyster.
A shyster.
A shyster's
I don't like
lawyer.
him.
You know what a shyster is?
Yeah, I know what a shyster.
What is a shyster?
Never mind.
All right, that's right.
I don't know. Whatever.
Listen.
But you're funny too.
Calm down.
No, I don't. What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
That's right. You do nothing.
I'm not doing.
So be happy.
Yeah,
you got to
yeah, here we go.
Well, I just agreed with you.
Here we go.
I agreed with you.
Nothing.
You said I don't do anything. I go. I agree.
All right. You're right. I do nothing.
Wait, I agree with you.
I do nothing. You're right. Why do you have me? If I do nothing, you're right.
If I agree with you,
I'm part of the wallpaper.
No, you're right.
I'm fucking crazy. I told you
that. Didn't you have Lieberman to your house for a barbecue? Didn't you have Lieberman to your house for a barbecue?
Yeah, because I like his girlfriend. I can't stand him.
Oh. What, John?
No.
Didn't he have you to a barbecue?
And his nice son. He has a nice son.
Yeah.
But he's a douchebag. I'm sorry.
You like his girlfriend and his son.
Okay, let me tell you something. Jim McClure just sent me an interesting email, and this should put this to rest.
Look at you.
You told everybody at the barbecue.
Look how angry you are.
You told everybody at the barbecue that you had, which I attended.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That about the pace car. So it can't be a secret. You wanted it known. I didn't hear it there, but you wanted it known.
No, I told friends of mine what I was doing.
Oh, you know when
You're
you
not my
tell
friend.
people that it's going to get... You're not my friend either.
Good.
And by calling on me to be fired yesterday, that is extremely disrespectful.
Look, yeah, that's the part you missed on the wrap-up show.
Because I would never question you in your capacity. I would never say, Howard,
Dude,
I think this guy should be fired.
I was tweaking your buttons just like everybody else does to me. And you didn't like it at all.
And
you went off the deep end when I said that to you.
And DePace is a man.
The deep end.
I will give this to DePace.
You went over the line. He never criticizes your job.
Never.
Oh, I was screwing around him like everybody does to me.
You
okay.
went over the line.
All right. Yeah, I go over.
I don't make personal attacks.
I go over the line.
You said he's not competent.
I go over the line.
You said he was incompetent.
Look. At least Scott DePace stood...
Yes, sir, General!
At least Scott DePace stood there. Listen to me. At least Scott DePace stood there just now and answered my questions,
Good for him.
admitting that he has put rules on when the camera can shoot him. He must be alerted.
You're Jewish.
You just told me...
Dude, you're Jewish. What are you talking with your hands for? Jewish people don't talk with their hands.
Scott, you just told me...
Italians do, like me.
Scott,
what the hell's wrong with you?
Scott, you just told me that you alerted everybody that you have to be told when you are being shot.
Where's your black dick, man? Let me see it.
Yes, that's true. Thank you. Howard, did you hear that?
Yes, listen, you don't have to justify this to me.
You're so upset.
I am not upset at all. But I don't like, I do not like when my professionalism and my profession is questioned. I know how to be a reporter, and I am not here to explain to you. I am not here to explain to you the fundamentals of journalism.
All right.
You're going to blow an eye vessel like me, man. Look out.
But now you pissed off John.
I'm done.
Did he just throw down the
Yeah. It's getting crazy.
Everybody around here is nuts.
Mark, go ahead, because I got to take a break.
Well, I feel for you, Ronnie. It really sucks when it feels like people are teaming up on you.
Well,
but, hey, you got people out there that are supporting you. I'm not sure where they are, but they're out there, okay?
Teaming up on him. They asked him if he got a new car.
Yeah. I don't know quite what to say about it. Maybe he's self-hating and projecting it on others. I can't quite.
I mean, what kind of question is that to blow up over?
Don't you want to know about Ronnie's new car?
Yeah, but he certainly doesn't want me to. That's why.
But he's driving around in a pace car. I mean, he's not in the Indy 500.
That's like waving a flag.
I mean, that's like me going out in my fart man costume saying, "Please don't comment on what I'm wearing."
It's like skywriting and saying, "Please don't read the note."
Right. I mean, what is that?
It's like a woman walking out with Band-Aids on her nipples.
I'm going to walk out of my house.
Tits.
I'm going to walk out of my house naked and then say, "Please don't comment on it." I mean, what is that? Yeah, Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, if Ronnie can't handle jokes about his pace car, how's he going to handle all the jokes after Richard blows him? Because even if Ronnie quits the show, he's going to get jokes about it for the rest of his life.
All right, thank you, Matt. You had the last word on that.
I'm telling you, we're getting into a weird area with those two in a funny way. So it's out there. So Ronnie's doing this weird move. Ronnie's just leaning against the wall, and Ronnie's at the far wall, and Lieberman's over here by the green room, and they're just yelling at each other. And Ronnie's like the guy in the movie, like the gangster, like flipping the coin. He goes, "You're a shit reporter." I don't know why, but Lieberman goes, "Fuck you! I'm not a shit reporter." I'm telling you, it's getting weird.
Oh my God. Do they know that?
It's completely repetitive, by the way. Like you could go out there an hour, and the conversation will have not changed at all.
Started up again. It's like that Star Trek.
But Ronnie has figured. But here's the funny thing. Ronnie has figured out if he calls him a shit reporter, it gets under his skin. Right. But Ronnie can't. We talked about this on Rapid yesterday. But Ronnie doesn't understand how you rile him up to get under his skin. He doesn't. No, he doesn't like me. I go, but you don't really not like Lieberman. You're just fucking with him. Because I know. It's very interesting.
John, why did you finally crack with this Ronnie nonsense? What pushed you over the edge today?
Calling me a shit reporter.
I only speak the truth.
But you're typically able to separate the two. You're typically...
I am, but you know what, Greg? I am able to separate the two, but I don't like to be called a shit reporter in front of millions of listeners and viewers of Howard TV. I mean, nobody likes their professionalism questioned, and that was the point. I've never once questioned Ronnie's professionalism. I've never once said Ronnie's a bad security guard, or Ronnie isn't good at his job, or Ronnie isn't good in this way. I was simply reporting a story, which, Greg, I want to point out, turned out to be true. The story I reported was true. He has a pace car. That is the bottom line here. And Ronnie trying to tell me how to be a reporter is completely and utterly ridiculous, and then suggesting that I should be fired goes too far. It just goes too far.
What do you think this speaks to? I mean, why would Ronnie take these roads? Why would he go down these avenues?
Because fuck. Because when you have no defense and you're backed into a corner, you scratch and claw your way out. And that's
I'm always watching you.
Exactly. But this Ronnie thing is not going to end, because the reality is, when you break it down, he knows how to push my buttons and I know how to push his. This may go on forever.
Just remember, I'm here behind you, man. I'm always around.
Watch those cupcakes. He's put on a few pounds with the cupcakes.
He's worried about me watching cupcakes. You should be watching the TV screen, man.
Is it safe to say that the honeymoon is over? That your little golden era that you enjoyed
my
the first
1 year.
year?
You know, this week marks my 1 year. I think the honeymoon, or maybe it was, it marks my 1 year. So my honeymoon's over. But, you know, at the end of the day, we'll just have to see what happens moving forward.
Keep up the good work, John. It's a sign of your solid reporting that you've started to crack some of the team members around here.
Thank you, Greg. You're next.
Sucks. Fucking sucks. What's this camera?
Ronnie.
Yeah.
You get a special kind of kick out of when you get a rise out of John Lieberman or any of the news reporters.
You know, everybody's got their guy they pounds on around here. I'm one of the guys that gets pounded on by everybody. So you know what? I like giving it back now. I like it, man. I'm pounding.
No more punching bag.
I'm pounding, man.
You're doing
punching. I found my punching bag.
And now
I know how to get to him. I know how to get to him, man. Could you close that door, please?
Why did this story
in
particular get to you? I mean, there have been far worse things reported about you than having a pace car.
I just want to be left alone. Leave me alone when it comes to that.
But don't you
think... want people following you around the fucking street?
Well, of course not. But don't you think...
I mean, I don't mind. I like people. I like doing the comedy shows. I like going out there and seeing everybody. But I don't need them following around in my car. Do you get my point on that?
Do you not like
John... Do you get my point on that?
I thought that was a rhetorical question.
Do you get my point?
Yes.
That's all I'm asking.
Yes.
Do you get my point?
Yes.
Never mind. You're like the rest of them.
But why did this story in particular really set you up? There have been far worse things.
I just told you. What don't you understand about that?
I guess I didn't get your point.
What don't you understand about that?
Yeah, I guess I didn't get it.
I guess not. Have a lovely day, please.
All right, Robin, let's hear from John Hein. John Hein, what's on the wrap-up show right now?
𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗱 denies that he must be notified when he's being shot on camera.
Yeah, everyone's got rules all of a sudden, but we're going to clear all that up.
Edict in these parts.
Just keep the... I am the boss around here. Keep a camera on him. That's it. No more rules with it. Everyone has special rules. Tim all of a sudden goes, don't tweet this, don't put this on. This one, Doug Goodstein has the rules. Everyone's got rules around here. This is how we make a living. If you don't like it, you should work somewhere else.
So can we put a camera on you when you don't realize it's there?
There's a camera on me all the time.
No, but when you don't...
When I'm doing the show. During the show hours, there's a camera on me all the time. That's it. Wait, what do you...
I never once said it can't be. I just want to know when it is.
It's on you now. It's on you all the time. Now you know. So how can you not know? It's on you all the time.
So, all right, and...
Now you know.
That goes for everyone, right? I could just walk up behind him with a camera. Anyone here?
Sure.
At any time I want. That's what we do all day.
What do you think we're doing? What do you think's in the halls with Howard TV? You work for Howard TV.
There's a light on and you know that it's there. This is totally hidden.
What? Hidden? Get out of here.
Scott, when there's a camera,
show do you work
the studio is not lit, so whenever there's a camera on, it should be a light on. No, that's where you're wrong, Gary, because I can't...
You don't see it as a camera?
I can't see the monitor.
All right, listen to me, Scott. I'm going to explain it again. It's so simple. There's a camera on you all the time. Now you know.
I installed my own camera for that. I don't want a camera sneaking up behind me.
Hold on. We work on the Howard Stern show. We have cameras on. You work for Howard TV.
He's a director, not a...
The direct. You ever watch the Academy Awards? They got a fucking camera on them.
I'm the producer, and Lieberman's... I'm the producer. Lieberman's a news guy. Lisa's a news person. Fred does everything, and we all participate in the show.
And Scott, if you do that, that means everyone else does that, and then we don't have a show. And Howard TV doesn't have a channel, and you got to go find a new job.
Why are you different?
Put the camera on Gary full time then? I want the camera on full time.
But we're not saying put it on you full time. We're saying when something interesting is happening, like in the hallway when two people fight, there's no light.
You know what? He clearly doesn't understand how he's paid.
No, both of you guys don't understand. I fully understand. I've never once said no.
Scott, the camera is on you during the show. That's it.
Here's what it really is about.
At any time.
I want to see. How do I know if Gary's doing
It's on all the time.
Can Gary's be on all the time?
Why is it about me? It's about you.
We have a camera in the hallway. They run around with it all the
time.
Here's what this is about, Howard. I'm going to tell you right now. This is what it's about, which is the stupidest thing. Sometimes when it gets late in the show, Scott slouches in his chair.
Right.
You're like way down low, like almost like he looks like he's falling asleep. And he does not want to be shot like that. And he's told people, don't shoot me like that.
No, shoot him slouching in his chair. I want to know when he's slouching in his chair.
That is not what
and the camera is now on, and it will be turned off.
And you have it wrong.
The camera is now on. In fact, if you look behind you, there's a cameraman. Take a look behind you. There he is. There's a cameraman. His name is Jason.
Oh, it's a big fat guy.
Yeah.
Give me your best.
The camera's now on, and it's going to be turned off in 2015 when there's no Howard TV and there's no more Howard Stern show, and then everyone will go get a new job where there's no camera.
Okay, I swear to God.
Don't slouch in your chair.
I'm sneaking up behind everyone with a camera. I'm going to find stuff.
Good.
I'm going to see
Go ahead.
doing stuff.
Good. I can't wait to see it. Howard
wait.
TV fans will love it.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of tape.
Thank you. Gee whiz, he doesn't know the camera's on?
Scott, real quick. What's Howard not understanding about your...
Oh my God, fucking everything. Everything he gets wrong. It's unbelievable at this point. He doesn't understand that, you know, this is a 5-hour show. And to have a camera sneak up behind you, I'm not into. And you know what I'll do? To punish him, I'm going to clam up. And they're going to get nothing out of me. How about that?
Well, explain what you're doing. I mean, right here, you're having to pay attention to monitors. You're not able to know... What you're trying to say is you're not able able
Thank you, because you're helping me out.
You don't have the visual cue of a light coming up behind you because that light would impede you from doing your job.
Right.
Just like if my light or Rob's light impeded one of them from doing their job, they require us to turn it off.
Yeah, like if I did this to you, you couldn't shoot me.
It could potentially ruin my lens.
So, yeah, it's a sneaky thing. It's basically having a hidden camera on me all the time. So I don't understand why it's different with Gary. Why can't he have a camera on him all the time? And let me see if something is interesting or not. So, I don't get it.
Did Roseanne lay down any rules? Was there anything to not speak about? And why does she put herself in that position where, I mean, she pretty much knows going in it's going to be a boatload of fat jokes and stuff. Like, I would guess, somebody said yesterday, would Howard put any controls on it? I said, yeah, you probably would. I didn't say this on the air, but in my mind, you wouldn't want anybody to talk about your ex-wife. You want anybody to talk about your kid.
Right, right.
So why does, like, there's a mindset, like Roseanne's saying, the gloves are off, man. Fucking hit me wherever you want. And I don't know why.
Why you would put yourself
yeah.
in what is the...
See, the other thing, too, is, here's the thing. You're in a better position. I think there's a part of Roseanne that does it because there's a need
to be in the limelight,
or to be, whether it's promoting a show that's coming up. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be there. I think everyone who does it needs to be there for a reason. I think there's a psychological mindset there that's a little weird that you should explore.
Okay. Roseanne's supposed to call in just a minute or two.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, they had this roast for Roseanne. I compiled a bunch of articles. These are some of the jokes. A guy named Anthony Jeselnik said, Roseanne, what does it say about you that when you accused your father of incest, there was an outpouring of sympathy for your father? That's pretty good. Amy Schumer said of Roseanne, I was surprised you were running for president. I just think a lot of people just couldn't even picture you, like, running. I thought that was good.
Yeah.
Seth Green said, the thing with Roseanne is she has enough money not to work, but she still does a TV show every few years to punish the rest of us. You've even had 2 reality shows, which is a lot for someone who is completely out of touch with reality.
Good.
Yeah. Katie Segal said, it's great to see Roseanne back in the spotlight. Technically, it's 2 spotlights, but you get the idea. A lot of fat jokes, you know.
Right.
Jeff Ross said, folks, in case you don't know where Hawaii is, it's just off the coast of Roseanne. And then he says to Roseanne, it means you're fat. You want to hear a few more of these?
Sure.
All right. Wayne Brady said, Roseanne, it's been said that you stole Sam Kinnison's style. You're fat, loud, and you died in the 90s. That's good. But Roseanne, you had to overcome a lot to make it in Hollywood, and that's why I love you. Bad marriages, mental illness, plus you look like Roseanne.
Oh.
You're oversized, beat up, and you reek of marijuana. You're kind of like Willie Nelson's tour bus, except people still want to ride that. I think that's real strong. Carrie Fisher said, you're a follower of the Kabbalah. How embarrassing for you. Which is a form of Jewish mysticism. You know what else would be a form of Jewish mysticism? Hollywood giving you another show. Let's see what else. Gilbert Gottfried. Tonight it's our chance to end the reign of Rozilla. Forever. Evidently he kept referring to her as Rozilla.
Rozilla.
Everyone grab your torches and lead her to the pit. She'll think it's a barbecue. Rozilla.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's see. What did Tom Arnold say here? A lot of these we heard already. I had Rosie's face tattooed on my chest. Believe me, it's hard for a woman to have sex with you when Roseanne is staring at her. Yeah. It's even harder to masturbate. Rosie, this is true.
Had I Love Tom Arnold tattooed... Oh, I said, Rose... I know this is weirdly written, but he had I Love Tom Arnold tattooed... She had Tom Arnold... I don't know what this is. Rosie had I Love Tom Arnold tattooed on her hip, which made me the 4th largest property owner in California. I knew there was a good joke in there somewhere. Rosie, there's no reason to be jealous of my wife, Ashley. She's tall and thin and wasn't even born when we were married. Plus, I've learned from your biggest mistake. I made her sign a prenup. I thought that was pretty good. To Roseanne's boyfriend, I want to say to you, man, no matter what, you've got to stick with this woman. She may not be the perfect wife, but trust me, she's the worst ex-wife on the planet. Literally. You do not want to be the guy on the couch with your date and hear how small your penis is on Saturday Night Live. And then The View, and then CNN, and then Al Jazeera. She holds a grudge. Recently, Roseanne got in trouble for wishing cancer on a Chick-fil-A customer. But you guys can all relax. If she had the power to wish cancer on anyone, I would have been dead in '94. All right. Not so good.
Oh, well,
Anyway.
maybe it was his delivery.
Maybe he had a better delivery than I did. All right, Roseanne's on the phone.
Oh, good.
Hey, Roseanne. Roseanne?
Yeah, hi, Howard.
You okay, baby?
Oh, God, it's early.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Where are
this
you?
early.
Still out in Los Angeles?
LA. It's like 5:30. Hey, can you swear on this show?
Yes.
Oh, fucking great.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want here. There's complete freedom of speech. Roseanne, why would anyone, especially a woman in your position, why would you put yourself through a roast? Seriously, from a psychological point of view, I mean, it's endless fat jokes. Like, I was even thinking about it for myself. Like, if someone said to me they wanted to roast me, I don't think I'd want to put myself through it.
Why? It's fun.
Is it, though? I mean,
well, it is. I mean, I'd say that over the whole, it was, Christ, it took about 3 hours to film it, you know.
Right.
But, you know, when it was up and running, there's some damn good jokes, man. You know, it's good to laugh at yourself. It's, you know, it's kind of a test to see how sound you are mentally and spiritually and everything else, like a warrior thing. And I knew I could do it. And, you know,
but could you really? But Roseanne,
funny.
did you lay down rules? Like, I think if I had to be roasted, I think I would lay down some rules. I would say, look, I don't want you talking about my kids. I don't want you talking about I wouldn't even want them talking about my ex-wife. I wouldn't want, you know what I'm saying?
I do, and I did. Yeah, I asked them, you know, not to make jokes about certain things about me, and I asked them to make sure that they didn't, you know, do the, you know, the stuff the kind of jokes they like to tell about any woman. I told them to class it up, bring it up to first grade, guys.
All right. When you say you laid down rules, what did you specifically say to lay off?
Well, don't talk about women's body parts and their smell and all that friggin' ridiculous kind of snake-like joke that a lot of guys think is funny, you know, and it's not, because there were a lot of women up there. So I just asked them to class it up, and, you know, they did. They did a great job.
Because then it's too easy. So, like,
yeah,
like sometimes...
no easy. Yeah, well, don't talk about no shit jokes. You know, when I did Roseanne, that was my rule. You're not getting one shit joke in there.
Or like your pussy smells, or this kind of thing, like where they just take a woman's private parts and just rip them apart, so to speak.
Yeah, because there's other things you can make fun of a person for besides their asshole.
Right, and when a guy says, when someone gets up there and says, oh, you know, Roseanne was molested as a child, which is something that caused you a lot of pain, and Roseanne was molested as a child, and I feel so bad for her father, you know, that kind of thing, that didn't sting a little bit?
Actually, you know, I told him don't do, if you're going to do any jokes like that, you know, don't have it be like, you know, like Sandusky would laugh.
Right. Like where a guy would think, oh, yeah, it's okay to molest someone.
Yeah, but the one that, you know, they did, I guess they're going to take it out. They've been real nice to me, and, you know, of course I wouldn't have done it if they hadn't listened, but,
right.
You know, there were two jokes like that, and, you know, one of them I thought was really funny. I didn't think I would, but they say they're going to take him out, and now I find myself saying, leave that one, which you never know what you're going to do, you know.
Which one was that? Was that the Seth Green? They say they're going to take out the Seth Green comment where Jeff Ross compared him to the shooter in, you know, in Colorado. I think they shouldn't take that out. I don't think it was disparaging to the victims of that thing. It was more disparaging to Seth Green and his movie career.
Well, yeah, you know, I guess they've had a few calls, and they, you know, they're, but But yeah, the whole reason you have a comedy channel and a comedy roast and that level of comics is to push the envelope and to try to go over the line. I mean, that proves we have a country of free speech. If you're going to go over the line, where is the line? You don't know till you go over it, and I kind of think it's important to keep that. But I was going to tell you the joke that I did think was funny, that I was mad about getting molested because I didn't get the candy.
Right,
I kind of thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was brilliant, really.
Yeah, it's going the right way with it. I mean, of course, you know, Howard and Robin, we can tell jokes about anything. It's just how we say them, you know.
No, you're absolutely right. You know, I was saying, especially with this show, I've been in trouble many times because I don't even get the luxury of preparing my comments. Sometimes I'm talking off the cuff. Making people laugh is the hardest thing in the world.
You know what? But you're right, Howard, and it's like one of the most noble, too, especially in these tough times, you know, and that's why I wanted to do it, because I'm like, man, people need to laugh. I need to laugh, you know, and you know, of course, I just love jokes, and I love being around comedians, and I just love that level of thought and on-your-feet stuff, you know, Howard, that we do. It's awesome.
Roseanne, was there anybody there who tanked, in your opinion, who bombed, like didn't come off well making fun of you?
You know what? Nobody tanked. Everybody was real funny. There was, I thought, you know, of all the funny things that, I thought that the Wayne Brady, his joke was the one that most went over the line. And,
the Sam Kinison, you're fat, you're loud, and you died in the 90s, that thing, you had to overcome a lot to make it in Hollywood. That's why I love you. Bad marriages, mental illness, plus you look like Roseanne.
No, not that one. I thought those were kind of funny.
Right.
You know, there was just one that was like, ugh.
What do you say?
I can't remember because I have no memory because I smoke too much pot. But, you know, it was whatever where there was a cringe moment. But, you know, I just put my hands over my eyes on the cringe moments, and I only did that 3 times. And one was, of course, on the Colorado shooting one because, you know.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Although I think it should be there, and people, you know, they did get mad and, like, groan and stuff like that. But, you know, you got to respect a brave comic that'll go out there. You know, look what happened to Gilbert.
Right.
We can't keep letting them take us down like that. You know, we have freedom of speech here.
Right. You're referring to Gilbert tweeted a tsunami joke after the Japanese tsunami, and he lost his
job,
he lost his gig and stuff. Yeah, it's a weird thing because, you know, people don't realize how hard it is to know that line. You know, and I told this story yesterday to Jeff Ross. I said I was on Letterman right after the OJ thing went on, and before any comedian made a joke, I went on there and made an OJ reference, a joke, and Letterman really kind of blasted me for it. And then 3 days later, he was making OJ jokes. It was suddenly okay. And that always struck me as like, well, someone's got to test the waters, right?
Yeah, and also I think psychically, you know, the one that tells the first joke is the one that kind of bursts the toxic bubble that we're, you know, it, like once we laugh at it, you know,
right.
You know, we kind of heal it a little bit, I think, you know.
Yeah, it's a tough line. Did you recently apologize for some of your tweets?
You know what? I apologize that I used the wrong word to convey a thought. It's really hard on there because you only get 140 characters, and right. I used the wrong word. I realized after. I couldn't understand why people were so angry, so I reread it about 50 times, and I was like, well, what? And then it hit me that I had used the word deserves, and it's not at all what I meant.
You're talking about Chick-fil-A, right?
Yeah. I said anyone who eats hormone-infused, antibiotic-filled, factory-farm chicken, you know, deserves the cancer they're going to get. And, you know, that was after like 50 or 100 million tweets going, you're un-American. You know, I just got too pissed, and I spit out deserves, where I should have used the word deserves. What I was trying to say is, hey, if you eat shit, you're going to get sick.
Right, and you know, to me, now I will probably end up following you on Twitter because that sounds like you're saying something interesting, but as soon as you say something interesting along those lines, you get crap, and then it kind of beats the crap out of you to the point that you don't Twitter, and then you don't say anything interesting, right?
Yeah, I take a break once the idiot factor, you know, reaches tipping point. I just walk away for a while.
And with the Chick-fil-A thing, you know, I can't believe how many people don't understand. This isn't a freedom of. No one's saying the guy from Chick-fil-A can't say what he wants to say.
Well, he's trying to spin the shit, you know, and say now that it's freedom of speech. It is certainly not about that.
That's right.
People in America, they can't friggin' name the shit. You know, they can't be accurate and name the shit anymore. And then people make sure that they can't.
But yeah, it's subterfuge. The guy from Chick-fil-A, what I'm saying is, because I believe people have a right to get married and gay people have to have a freedom to should feel as good about themselves as anybody else. They're saying, hey, listen, why should we support Chick-fil-A if they're going to be like this?
Right.
I mean, the dopey guy should just keep his mouth shut and serve the stupid chicken. I mean, that's any good businessman knows that. Don't give your political views.
Yeah, especially when they're that extreme, and they include, like, deporting gays. I mean, it's not just about gay marriage. He says it is, but that guy, Mr. Cathy, he gave $5 million last year to these real extreme anti-gay things that say that, you know, that gays should be deported, among other things, and that, you know, pretty much hate speech setting them up to get, you know, attacked on the street.
Where does he suggest we deport them to? The moon? I mean, what, he doesn't have any gay people?
Where's the gay state?
Here's what's the problem with a guy like that. He doesn't know any gay people. He doesn't have any gay relatives. He might even have a gay child.
Well, his name's Mr. Cathy. That's what cracks me up.
Yeah, Cathy. Well, maybe that's it. He's a little sensitive. Maybe he's trying to show how manly he is or something. I don't know. Now, are you still running for president?
Yeah, I'm still doing it, Howard.
And are you actually, like, in other words, when I go to vote, will I see the name Roseanne there?
Well, that's what it's really all about. The reason I'm doing it, Howard, is because it's about ballot access. Now, the party that I was elected, we're on the ballot in 14 states. The point is that a party, you know, other than this two-headed monster, this two-headed Republican monster, you know, there should be a third party that people have a real choice, not you know, two sides of the same coin. Like, okay, both Romney and Obama work for Wall Street. People should have a choice of a candidate who does not. And so, you know, that isn't even on the ballot in anything but 14 states.
What is the party?
That's kind of what I'm trying to increase.
What is the party you're with?
Peace and freedom.
And in other words, your point is, if I can get this peace and freedom third party on more, you get a certain amount of votes, and then automatically it gets added to the voting booth.
Right. Well, my point is that people should have a socialist choice in at least a conversation. It should at least be included in the conversation, since it is the thing that saved this country after the last time Wall Street fucked us.
If you so when you go into the voting booth, are you going to vote for yourself, or will you vote for Obama or Romney?
Well, you know, everybody has to ask themselves big moral questions, and you know, of course, I plan to vote for myself, because I do think that I'm the only candidate who isn't bought and sold and full of shit. And but you know, it depends. You know, of course, even though I think they're basically the same, I think Obama's better than Romney. I think that he's 2% better.
Mm-hmm. What if you actually? What if something bizarre happened and you actually become president?
Then this country would be on its way to prosperity and peace and freedom. If I was president, believe me, there's no way that I know exactly how to fix every problem, and I know exactly how to do it, and I do it immediately, like they did it in Iceland. Read about Iceland, Howard. They kicked out the Fed, the Federal Reserve, and their economy is booming after 3 months because there's nobody there just stealing their damn money.
Well, I read that part of your platform is, if you really do become president, you're going to drone attack Tom Arnold's house. what did you ask Willie Nelson to be your vice president?
I did, and he accepted.
He did, because the report I got was that he turned you down.
No. First he turned me down, and then he accepted. And I was so happy when he accepted my campaign and everything, and then like 1 hour later he withdrew. So
you still don't have a running mate?
I want some of the shit he's smoking.
Yeah. Do you smoke a lot of weed? Because there were a lot of references that you smoke weed.
You know what, Howard? I have glaucoma, and I have medical marijuana. In California, it's legal.
Do you really have glaucoma, or is that just sort of something you got your doctor to go along with?
Well, it was cured, but she's still treating
right. Well, she's treating it.
I'm almost all but blind in my left eye now, and you know, I probably have to have surgery and all kinds of crazy stuff. My eyes are, you know, nothing.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry to hear that. Are you baked like 24 hours a day? Is it that much pot use?
Oh no, I only I take about one drag in the morning, Howard. I don't do it in the afternoon or at night.
Why the morning? That gets you sort of...
I have to read a lot in the morning, you know.
So you're saying it really does alleviate the symptoms of glaucoma?
Yeah, you have a lot of pressure in your eyes, and it does relieve it, and you can see better. But also, I just found out I also have cataracts. Christ, now I'm talking about how goddamn old I am. But can you believe cataracts?
It's depressing, isn't it?
Oh, it's just so fucking depressing. I guess I needed a laugh. and loved being around people laughing. The audience was wonderful, and
yeah. And talk to me about the decision. Take me through this decision, because I had Tom Arnold on my show, I'd say about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. And by the way, Tom did a really good job being on the show. He was witty, he was funny, he got people laughing. He was talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger and his time.
I'm glad people like him and think he's funny now. When we were married, everybody was saying he wasn't funny.
You're right. You're right. And I was one of them.
Maybe we would have got along better if we hadn't had all that pressure constantly saying, that he's not funny and all that shit, which I felt they were just coming after me anyway. But, yeah, he is funny.
But did that influence you in your relationship with him? Like, when enough people keep saying he's just using Roseanne for her money, he's not funny, he's a user, he has no talent of his own, do you start to actually believe the people who are saying that?
No, I never believed it, because, he was, I knew he was funny. I hired him to write for me. That's how we, made a relationship. But, it did affect us, like, that kind of stuff does affect couples. And,
damn right it does.
It made him feel real, real bad, and then he would get mean about it, but he directed at me. So that's what ruined it.
Yeah, I've apologized to him.
Go tell them. He'd go, you call them and tell them I am funny, and he'd be screaming until I did pick up the phone and go, hey, I want you to, and then he'd write down what I was supposed to say, or else, he'd just be screaming. So I go, I want you to know, and, part of me, of course, I wanted to defend him, but, it was just like, that was what my marriage was like, walking on eggshells. Anytime anybody said anything, I knew that, it was going to be an emotional price to pay. Like a lot of people who have unhappy, what do you call it?
Spouses,
it makes your life fucking hell.
Yeah, I never even stopped to consider that. Like all of the shitty thing, and I count myself among them, and I've apologized to Tom about this, because...
Well, hey, I thank you, because I'm damn glad I ain't married to that son of a bitch anymore.
Yeah, right. I know. But in a way, when you saw him at the roast,
yeah,
was there a part of you that still loved him?
I thought his head was fucking huge. I couldn't believe how big his head got.
Well, it seems like he's done some plastic surgery, right?
I have no idea. We haven't even talked in 19 years. I'll tell you, when he was coming on... first we heard that he did not want to do it, right?
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, he was on my show, and I forget if we talked about it off the air or on the air.
No, it was on the air.
It was on the. He said something to me. If Roseanne asked me to do it, would you think I should do it? Was that it, Robin? How did it go down?
It somehow came up like that, and he was saying, well, I don't think she wants to see me. I would do it, but I don't think she is open to it.
Yeah, he asked my opinion. Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
I remember, because TMZ had reported that they had asked him, and I remember him saying that he wasn't sure that he wanted to do it. He thought that it was bad for his mental health, that he was like in a good place, and he wasn't sure he wanted to stir all that up again.
Yeah, that's what it was. I think he was really nervous and sort of scared to sort of see you, and I don't blame him.
But then he started calling. Then he gave a call over to Comedy Central, and he told them, he would be happy. He would be very happy to do it if asked.
Yeah, well, I kind of said to him, I said, Tom, it will be the greatest showbiz moment to see you and Roseanne. I said, if you can get through it, and if you can, go there with a good spirit, it will be phenomenal.
Well, at first he said he would, like Willie Nelson. Then the next day he said he wouldn't. Then the next day his publicist said they wouldn't let him. I called him, and I left a message on his phone, and I said, hey, you have my personal guarantee that it's not going to get ugly. None of this roast is going to be ugly and filthy. Right. At least, I have control over that, and they're very gracious. And I give you my word that nothing, to harm you or make you feel horrible or ruin your career or your life or anything like that's going to happen. And it's just a good opportunity for both of us to show the world that we've moved on, and this is a brand new day. And
but have you moved on?
My heart's in the right place, and I hope you'll show up and tell some jokes. Will be great.
Oh.
So then the next thing, people came in my, but I want to say, I thought it was a good enough roast without him, but I thought, well, everybody kept asking me, so why not give the fans what they want, right?
Well, your first reaction was, hey, I don't want him. He was the one guy you made a stipulation. I don't want him on the roast, right? That was your initial reaction.
No, I always thought, that I would ask him.
Oh, you did?
Everybody wants to see that. So, my first thing is, I want to entertain the audience, so you got to do what you got to do, right?
What do you think that is about performers, that you'll actually put your own mental health at risk just to please the audience?
I wasn't putting my mental health at risk at all.
Well, seeing him again might set you off in the sense that, like, you go, oh, what the fuck? I'm done with this guy. I don't want to be a part of this guy anymore. But you know what? Fuck it. it's going to be great television. I'll put myself through it.
Well, I knew that. It wasn't going to, like, and I know I don't have any emotional investment in it whatsoever, so I knew it wasn't going to upset me unless, you know, he took off after me, but I knew he was smarter than that, because, you know, I figured the first time when he said no, it's because he can't take the retort, and, you know, it's a harsh retort.
Right.
But, you know, he took it, so I thought that was brave. But afterwards, you know, I thanked him, and I said, well, onward and upward. Good luck to you in your life. And, you know, it's a good thing. Also, you know, all the shit going on in our country, all this hate, I sort of thought, hey, if I can have this moment and show it, you know, maybe I'll influence other people. Get past old shit, you know, even politically, countries, maybe there can, I say in my act, or when I followed him, I said, you know, I realized that if I could bury my boiling, ceaseless hatred for Tom Arnold, there could maybe be peace in the Middle East.
Yeah, no, I remember. I mean, it was such a vicious hatred in the sense that you even said, hey, he took millions of dollars of mine that I had in a box or something. I don't remember the exact story you told me. But, you know, you felt he had stolen from you. And so I guess my question was, gee, when you really go through something like that and you still kind of harbor those feelings and you finally just kind of wipe this guy out of your mind, you don't have to see him anymore, this, that, and the other thing, you kind of put that all aside to please the audience, and that's what's crazy about performers, myself included. There's sometimes I'll do stuff I don't even want to do, but I know it'll be great television or radio.
Yeah, you're right there. And, you know, comics and stuff, we'll do anything for a laugh. I mean, of course, we've all embarrassed ourselves at some point, but that's just part of it. We're open people and honest.
But Tom's very well off now. Do you think he should pay you back?
Yeah, I do.
Yep. Yeah, I know you do.
I sure do.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm saying
that's my kid's money. He definitely should pay me back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like so, but somehow you put that aside, and even after the roast, it would have been awkward if you didn't go up to him and say anything. Yeah. So you walked over to him. He didn't walk over to you.
No, he went backstage, and I came backstage, and I just, you know, I said, I really, you know, think you were brave, and you really did great. Your jokes were good. You
Did he go to hug you? Did he hug you?
Well, that, you know, of course he did that, but that was on the stage.
I see. But when you were backstage, did he shake your hand or hug you?
No, but I patted him on the lapel there, and I said, onward and upward, Tom. Let's roll. Let's go.
There was a report that backstage he tried to steal your purse. Is that true?
No, I didn't have a purse.
You did not have a purse.
No.
You do not have
to bring it.
After he was done and he came off the stage, you know, I was like, oh, no, that was an awkward moment. And I just kind of held my hand up so he could kiss my hand like the Pope or something.
Right.
But he went for the full hug, and I was like, oh, God. That one I was a little scared of, but, you know, it was okay. There wasn't no dagger in his hand from my back or anything.
So when we watch the roast of Roseanne Sunday night at 10 o'clock on Comedy Central, we're going to see Tom hugging you.
You know what you're going to see, though? You're going to fucking see so many funny comics, like, with great jokes. And, you know, Gilbert, he just put me away. Gilbert made me almost fall on the floor and pee my pants.
Yeah, Gilbert is a great roaster.
Yeah,
he's a great comic.
Yeah.
He called you Rosella.
Everybody was funny.
He called you Rosella.
Rosella was the funniest damn thing I've ever heard in my life. I couldn't get my breath.
Did you wait?
You know who was really funny was that new girl, Amy Schumer.
Amy is really funny.
She's terrific. In fact, she said of you, I was surprised you were running for president. I just thought a lot of people couldn't picture you like running.
There was a lot of those kind of jokes. But, you know, those are funny. I didn't at any time feel that, you know, it had gone below into the toilet level like I've seen it do before, you know.
Is it true that Sharon Stone was booked for the roast and then canceled?
Well, you know what? She's doing a movie, and they moved their movie schedule, so it wasn't, you know, she couldn't get out of the movie, so, you know, she apologized and all that stuff.
You believe she's actually doing a movie?
Well, that's what we were told.
I see. So there was
but that's what I was telling you, Howard. There are a lot, and it's often very...
She's loonier and shit. I would have had a great retort for her.
Yeah.
But Carrie Fisher was on there, and boy, was she funny.
Yeah, everyone seemed to do a good job. You know, everyone, from what I'm hearing about it and reading about it, it seems like it's going to be a good night.
But oftentimes, a lot of attractive women will back out.
Yeah. Well, why do attractive women back out? Because they think
they're afraid. They can't take it.
They can't take it. Yeah,
taking the retort is like the hardest thing on earth.
You're absolutely right, because Sharon Stone, who is known for her great beauty, you know people are going to take shots at her saying your beauty is faded, and they really don't have a sense of humor about it.
Well, Sharon can deliver a punchline, believe it or not, and I think she was very excited to be there. She was, but they just moved the schedule and she couldn't. So
is she a good friend of yours?
She's a good friend-ish.
Is it true that you and John Goodman have been signed to do another sitcom together?
Well, no. We did that pilot and they didn't like it.
Okay.
But, I suppose we could do that again anytime we wanted to, but, you have to question all that stuff. Plus, we're so damn old, but I'll tell you, the one we did, the one pilot, the week we worked together, it was just a blast. It's just a wonderful, wonderful, fun, great time.
When you talk about that menopause has killed your sex drive, are you joking, or are you saying that, like, you've completely dried up and you don't have sex with your man anymore?
Well, I'll do it once in a while, but I do try to get out of it.
You do? Because why? Because it's just, in other words, you look at a guy now and it's like, oh, why bother?
When you get old, you'll find out. I guess they got Viagra for old men, which that should be illegal. But,
right.
Your body
it's not
changes,
fair.
yeah, and, you're just kind of, Christ, you're too damn tired.
You dry up, right? I mean, in other words, it's hard to lubricate.
Jesus, Howard.
Come on, Roseanne. Let people know.
Well, yes, that is part of it, but that's just a symptom of it. The real problem is that, it's just, your get up and go just gets up and goes.
Well, maybe you should just save yourself for sex. Stop doing all that other stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
I know that's kind of what my boyfriend suggests.
Does your boyfriend say to you, look, Roseanne, I have needs, and, try to do something. Blow me, do something for me. I mean, to just sort of dry up on him and not go anywhere with it. I mean, that is unfair to him, isn't it?
Well, I try to be a good girlfriend.
Right.
Christ, it's hard, I don't know. I'd rather have pie and just like sleep and try to fix the goddamn world.
If Willie Nelson isn't your running mate, who is?
My running mate is Cindy Sheehan.
And what is she, an actress?
Cindy Sheehan, hon, remember the woman who she lost her son Casey in Iraq, and she occupied George Bush down there in Crawford, Texas.
The Iraq War protester.
Yes.
Yeah, so she's your running mate. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so listen, I've got the whole story now. Let's review.
Okay.
We first want to say she showed America that she can get past things and reunited with Tom Arnold for television's sake. She did it. She sat like Jesus. She sacrificed herself for you, so you should want.
Actually, he had some great jokes, and he was real funny.
Yeah, well, that's. Did it bother you when he started to have real success? When he was in True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was having a major career. Did it irk you in some way? Like, did you become, I don't want to say jealous, but just like, oh, I don't want to see him do well?
Not at all. No, I'm the one who took all the shots so that he did get famous. And, he just kind of turned into a monster at that point.
He did?
But I didn't begrudge the work I personally had done to get him.
How did he turn into a monster at that point?
Huh?
How did he turn into a monster at that point? Was he difficult to work with?
Oh, I don't know what he was like to work with, but he was impossible to be married to or live with.
Wow. And who has more money now? I would still think you have more money than Tom. But I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know how much. He's done 50 movies. I don't know.
Do you think he might have more money than you?
Probably. That's the way shit goes, isn't it?
Well, you have to think, though, he had a couple of other marriages where he didn't sign prenups, remember?
Oh,
Is that right?
Yeah. He might be cleaned out, too.
Well, I don't know. I do wish him well. He told my boyfriend on the show, he said, whatever you do, stay with her. She's a horrible wife, but she makes an even worse ex-wife.
Right. Do you really wish him well? Seriously, if I gave you the power now to wish him well or to wish him ill, what would you wish him?
Of course, I wish everyone well.
You do?
Of course. Otherwise, I'd have all that hate inside me, and I'd be a miserable old bitch, and I'm not.
Right. Did you always know that your TV daughter was gay? Was that a shock to you?
Who's Sarah?
Sarah, yeah. I know Sarah now. I've been on her show.
Yes, I always knew she was gay because she liked Jodie Foster movies.
That's the sign, right? That's how you know.
I used to make fun of her. I'm like, come on. Jodie Foster. Especially after Jodie Foster did that one movie where she played the that one where she couldn't even talk.
Nell.
Right, Nell, right.
Anybody who liked that movie, you know, they were definitely you know, they were undecided on their sexuality and their humanity.
Why was no one from your former huge hit sitcom on the roast? Do they not like you? Do they not get along with you? Why was Sarah not there? Why? I mean, Tom, of course, was a writer there, but aside from Tom, I mean, Sandra Bernhard. I'm trying to think who else was on the show. Tom Goodman. Where the hell was he?
John Goodman.
John Goodman, not Tom.
You know, they were all asked, and you know, people had other commitments, or you know, or they're, you know what it is, Howard. You know this, I think. Okay. Everybody's got a publicist. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they're really Satan's hordes.
Yes.
They really do all, they're all like, you know, it's all just image. And
do you have a publicist?
Yeah, but he's not like they are.
Well,
and everybody's like, you can't do that because you won't look this and that. I mean, obviously, my publicist doesn't give a shit what I do.
Right.
But, you know, I think they stop them and they say, oh, you're going to get up there and you're going to get called names. People, again, Howard, you know, you got to have a thick skin and, you know, a good sense of humor about yourself to take the retort. And a lot of people in Hollywood, as you know, Howard, they don't have a sense of humor about themselves, and they're like overly sensitive, big whining fucking babies.
Right. No, you make a good point. I mean, it's a hard thing to take. So, okay.
You don't want to put yourself out there to just be knocked when you're trying real hard to get a job, and that's the other part of it, too. And why I asked Comedy Central, could we not, like, have people walking away feeling slimed?
Right.
So, you know, they did a good job, and they let me bring in some new writers, and they got some new writers, and I noticed a few of them were women, and that's a big step up there for Comedy Central, and I was glad they did it. And I think they should continue looking at hiring more women writers.
Roseanne, should Romney have to release his tax returns?
Not only should he have to do that, yes, absolutely. He should